the thing was, this tape is over 6 years old.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So for this thing to
why now?
Surface, okay, who wants to hurt? You know, who wants to hurt who? That's what you got to figure out, and why.
Radar just put out an article saying that Hulk has braced his family for the possibility of a second sex tape coming out.
Oh, really?
Oh, I have no idea.
How many sex tapes are there?
I have no idea.
You didn't brace your family for anything?
Seems like
no, I braced my family. There could be another one.
Will you press charges?
Oh yeah.
You're gonna.
Oh
You're
yes,
going
sir.
ahead with this.
Yes,
because
sir.
you've got to prove to the world too that you're not in on it. Yeah, right.
I've been rocked pretty hard before, but this is.
You're at it. You're at it.
I could see why, and I could see why somebody would not want to face this and jump off the Empire State Building. I could see something. I could see how this could do something really horrible to someone's life beyond repair.
Are you saying you're feeling suicidal?
No, not at all. This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
So where are we at with Bubba? I'm dying to talk to him already. Gary, where are we at? There's so much stuff to cover with this.
Okay, so you can pick up line 20 and it should be Bubba.
Line 20. We have the phones working. Bubba.
Hello, Howard, you're on my air. I think I'm on yours.
All right. Hey, I got to keep it clean.
You got to keep it clean. I got to tell you, man, every time I talk to you, even personally, like off, I get real nervous.
Why?
I don't know, Howard.
We're friends.
Well, yeah, I know. I just get real nervous.
You know, you know what? This is all so confusing to me. Hulk Hogan was your best friend. And I guess I still, and you used to joke around with me, and you'd say, hey, Howard, do you want to have sex with my wife? You know, you're the only guy I'd let do that, you and Hogan. And I always thought you were, like, kind of kidding. But you really weren't.
Well, listen, yes, I was, first of all.
Well, no, you weren't.
No, well, hold on, Howard, because I would never, I would never really think that you would take me up on that offer. Secondly, this all stems from when the preacher fretted over her when we were getting married, and that's where it kind of all stemmed from. And so it was an ongoing joke, and we made parodies about it and things like that. I mean, even you had a big monologue as to, how hot you thought she looked at the wedding. And
I think she's a beautiful woman, and I liked your ex-wife very much, but,
And the preacher went on and on and on, even in front of me and while we were getting married. So we kind of always had it as an ongoing joke and even made parody elements.
But Bubba, man to man, I mean, what? I can't believe you'd want to share your wife with another guy.
Well, you're probably right on that. And
what went on? What went on with you? I'm not even asking. I know you got to be careful with your ex-wife, but why? Especially you weren't even married that long. What's your scene? It seems very dark.
No, it really isn't. It's really not that dark. I'm actually, and I know you're not going to probably believe me, I'm probably a little more conservative than you think.
Right.
And
really, but weren't you jealous? When...
I was in a different spot of my life at that point, and I really can't get into the spot of life that I was in.
But you were depressed.
Yeah, insecure and depressed, and and that.
But usually, when you're insecure, you don't want another guy, especially a guy as manly as Hulk, with your wife.
Well, and as he stated, he was his marriage was crumbling, and he was in a dark place, and he was trying to rehabilitate. Hey, listen, none of it makes sense, Howard. None of it.
So did you instigate? Like, in other words, all of you guys were in on this. In other words, it wasn't a secret from you. No one was cheating.
No, it was not a secret. And
but what is it like when Hogan walks out after he's had sex with your wife, and like all of a sudden he goes, "Okay, man, I'll see you later." I mean, aren't you sort of angry even at yourself?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're probably right on that.
Because this isn't the Bubba I know. I mean, it's a little.
It's very deep. It's very confusing. It's not. It's pretty much unexplainable.
Did you guys ever talk about it? Like after he walks.
It's not right. It's not right in any capacity. I'm not happy, and I'm not proud of it.
But Bubba, because I'm just trying to understand, because I know you a long time now, and we're friends, and so when he walks out of a bedroom after he's been with your wife, is it like business as usual, or is it awkward?
Both.
And then what do you say to break the ice? How was it?
No. I'm not going to get into the ins and outs of that particular time. I'm not. But it's all of what you said and more. The reason why I'm so mad is that we were friends, and this was an act that all parties knew about everything.
Did everyone know about the tape?
Everybody knew about everything.
Okay. In other words, you have tape in your house.
And since 2002, when I was going through my child custody thing, my agent Tom Bean said we need to make sure that your house is cameraed up so that nobody can say that you spanked your child. Because when you're a public figure, people. I mean, God, this just goes to show you that people are lying for you at all times, especially when there's money involved.
Yes, but Nixon made the classic mistake. He taped everything he did. And that's what did him in. He had an 18-minute gap in the Watergate tape. There's
no gaps in my tapes. I'll tell you that right now. But anyway, make a long story short, nothing's ever been.
So you're saying everyone knew. Hogan knew he was being taped.
Hogan lived with me for 3 months, Howard. Hogan is up to speed. This is and just to kind of get back to your original question.
Right.
And that is, why am I mad at Hogan?
Right.
For 15 years, I've been his insurance policy locally to cover his ass on everything.
You've been a good friend, and when he was down and out, you would put him on the radio show, and you stuck up for him no matter what, even with the lawsuit.
When his kid, did what he did, and the media was going insane, and playing this tape right here. I mean, you got a guy, you got a Marine that's a vegetable that's for the rest of his life. And Hogan goes to visit his kids in jail, and this was all over the media, and talks about, and rather than just say, hey, listen, you know what, it's really a sad situation that we've done this, and we need to, get through this, they blame it on the kid. Listen.
I don't know what type of person John was or what he did to get himself in this situation. I know he was pretty aggressive and used to yell at people and used to do stuff. And
but Bubba,
for some reason, man, God bless him, heavy on a kid, man. I don't know what he was into. John was a negative person.
So, I mean, it's a classic example.
Yeah, but Bubba, you were right there with him, defending him.
You can't change your mind now.
Right, but wait a second, Bubba, putting aside...
I can change my mind, Robin, when a friend that has been there to cover your ass and has taken the high road and not used, my ball-busting media outlet like everybody else in this town has, and took care of my friend, even when it was not the popular stance, even though when people would say, wow, Bubba is really being soft on Hogan because Hogan's kid's a real jerk and hasn't learned from his lesson, and Hogan's talking smack about it. I took the less than popular stance, looked like a dumbass, and so I would expect when the chips are down and we're in the trenches of something that's this
that
bad,
he would give you the benefit of the doubt.
He wouldn't name me as a part of an effing $100 million lawsuit, that we could talk about this, and the real problem in itself is nobody held a gun to his head. The real problem in itself is who the hell leaked this.
Right. Now you say, listen,
the problem.
I guess he feels you leaked it.
Well, I would hope that he would help me, or I could help him, or we could go on our own and find who did. Because
do you know who did?
No, I don't, because I wish I could. I wish I could find
Well, who has access to those tapes?
I don't know. I don't know who. I'm going to be honest with you, Robin. I've never seen the tape.
Where does the tape go? Where is the tape held? In other words, in your house, there's a central station where this tape.
I'm not going to get into all the logistics now because I've just been now served a cease and desist from Hogan about talking about this at all. I find that amazing, and the fact that for 15 years, when it was time to bury his wife and call her a gold digger and make songs about her and bury Macho Man and anybody else that wronged him, he used my show as his poison pen. But the bottom line is now, when I'm just simply recanting things that we've been through because he's filed a $100 million lawsuit.
Bubba, did he try to call you and say, hey, Bubba?
We have talked. We've talked before he went on your show. We've talked. And because things aren't going his way, and because he's not able, this is my opinion. This is strictly my opinion. Because he's not able to play the victim card right now to save his marriage and to save whatever he's trying to save, then he switches gears, and I've seen him do it over the years, but I've just never been the brunt of it. He's now switched gears, and all bets are off, all friendships are off, everything's off to the point of covering his ass. And quite frankly, I'm not a flip-flopper. I'm not a bad guy. I'm just not going to take it anymore. I'm not going to sit back here and
I'm
take
assuming that he must think, I'm trying to figure this out. I'm assuming he must think, hey, it's Bubba's taping system. He had the tape. Therefore, Bubba didn't protect me. He didn't destroy the tape. He held on to it. And now, for somehow, Bubba took the tape and sold it or gave it to someone to watch, and now he's in a fix.
And so when all that comes out, not to be fruition, he's now ruined an unbelievable friendship. I mean, he was the best man at my wedding. He's the godfather of my son. And at the end of the day, man, let's not forget this, Howard. At the end of the day, you know who the real victim is?
Me.
And it pains me to say this because we didn't divorce amicably, and that is Heather. What I mean, that's the real
I think she comes off looking very bad in this.
And at
very
the end of
bad.
the day, he could care less about her. He could care less about me. He only cares about himself. And now there's rumors that there's other tapes of them. And I don't think that there are. I think that whomever that has gotten this has probably cut it up and made it a best-of series.
Well, I'll read you the latest. It says this is from the Philly.com. I think it's something to do with the Philadelphia Daily News. They say that they spoke to someone who has seen multiple videos of Hogan and Heather together. It says there are more videos with her with B and C list celebrities that are coming out. This is according to some Philly.com.
And that's the problem in itself.
And now it's setting off lots of rumors about her, so she is getting hurt.
Right, and at the end of the day, man, I can tell you that I don't know of any other situation that she was involved in, first of all. I can tell you. I'll stick up for her by saying that. And secondly, this has led because he...
Have you gotten closer with her as a result of this?
No, I've not had any
contact.
You're not talking to her.
Listen to this. Another source says he saw footage of one of the surreptitious recordings of Hogan, all of which seem to have been taped in the Florida home of the Clems, using the N-word and other derogatory remarks about black people. Not you, I think. I think they're referring to...
it's not me. I'm not.
I mean,
here's the deal, man. I would love Howard to have seen this so-called tape that they have.
Well, you've seen it.
Howard, I have never seen this tape.
Really?
I would be able to give you better testimony as to what's on this tape and to validate people's opinions if I had seen it.
Bubba, you weren't curious to see what Hulk did to your wife?
Never saw it.
So you don't get off. Your thing isn't getting off. You don't like to watch.
My thing is not to get off at all. This is a situation that involved all three parties. Everybody was up to speed on the deal.
But what did you get out of it?
Nothing.
Did you get off on it sexually?
No. You know what I got off? I'm being made to look like a real stupid-ass chump is what I got made of. You don't think, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
You don't think if I had anything to do with this that I would have been smart enough to edit myself out so that I don't look stupid?
Are you on the tape looking stupid?
I guess from the accounts that.
What are they saying you do on it?
At the end of it, I was, saying, "Oh, if we're ever going to retire, then this would be our ticket to whatever and what have not." Meanwhile, Hogan is within earshot of that. And secondly, I was being a smartass. If I'm going to release that, and I have the mindset to do something like that, am I going to record myself saying that?
I don't know. No, I mean, I would edit the thing. Yeah, go ahead, Gary.
If you and I are going to rob a bank, am I going to call the bank up and say, you know what, I'll be there in 20 minutes? No, I'm going to rob the bank. I'm not going to sit here and tell on myself when I know that I'm being recorded.
So, Bubba, you knew there were cameras because that's something you set up. But at the same point, you say you never view these videos.
No, it goes to a master hard drive, and that's I've never seen this video.
So somebody got into your hard drive.
I've never. I don't know the logistics of where it came from, who got into what.
Do you think it could be Hogan himself who took the tape and released it?
Howard, I don't know. At this point, I have no idea. I don't want to speculate because there's attorneys hinging on everything here, which is just idiotic.
He was saying to me,
absolutely.
Bubba, he said to me that he is so hurt. He's so embarrassed by this.
And so am I. He lied to you. You asked him in April, had you ever had sex with Bubba's wife?
Right.
He lied to you.
And he said he did lie, and he said he was doing it to protect you and Heather. Would you ever fuck Heather?
No.
You would not?
No. Man law, brother.
You would honor that man law?
Yeah. Even if they were divorced for 10 years.
You would never fuck
She's
Heather?
off limits
or if
forever.
I met your ex-wife simply because she was
You
your
wouldn't
ex-wife.
fuck my ex-wife?
No way.
I love you, man.
No,
Thank you.
That's man law, bro.
I
You don't do
love that you understand that.
You don't do that.
And so what is he doing now? He certainly is not protecting me and Heather. He's protecting himself. If you're trying to protect all three parties involved, nobody put a gun to his head, Howard.
What is it, Gary?
I mean, he sort of answered, but in the back office we were saying, there's a piece of tape where right after Hulk leaves, Bubba and Heather talking, and they're saying, "Wow, we could retire if we sell this tape."
Yeah, what's that all about?
That's what I said earlier. Now you don't think that I'm being a smart ass and that I'm just talking some smack? Because if I was really going to do that, Gary, that if I had I would have, one, distributed it and made a ton of money, and two, I would have cut that out so I don't look stupid.
Let me ask you something, Bubba. I said this to Hulk Hogan, and he didn't really answer it. I said to him, why don't you come in here with Bubba, and we'll put a lie detector on both of you, and then we'll get to the bottom of this. You would do it, right?
Great. No problem.
I mean, a real solid lie detector guy, top of the line.
No problem. I think everybody's got their eye off the 8 ball. I think people are now in the cover their ass mode for, I don't know, marriage purposes and things like that.
Sure.
And at the end of the day, man, the true crime is who the hell is doing this to us, and who has sent it to Gawker and the dirty and all these things, and trying to get the act. Let's work together. At the end of the day, I will do anything for that guy, which is evident by my longtime friendship. But I'm not going to sit here and be part of his cover my ass legal. I'm not going to get my best friend filing a legal term when I've done all your dirty work for all these years.
But why haven't you hired a private detective and just figured this all out?
Who says he hasn't?
I'm asking him to say he did.
I have, Robin, I've done a lot of things that I'm trying to get, trying to figure out what's going on here. I'm just trying to figure out a lot of things, and more importantly, I'm trying to, safeguard my family, Heather, and things like that. And it seems like one of the 3 parties is worried about themselves, and nobody held a gun to his head. This is his MO.
Well, I think he would say to you that, yeah, no one held a gun to my head, but I didn't know my sex was going to be all over the world.
And nor did I.
Right.
And nor did I.
And you're hurt because you feel he doesn't believe that you really weren't in on this.
Well, yeah, I am hurt by that, but I'm also hurt that he just knee-jerkily. I think he's first of all being churned by his PR, David Houston PR machine, which, by the way, just most recently represented Joe Francis and Girls Gone Wild and lost a $40 million judgment in Los Angeles on that deal. This David Houston character loves the limelight. He's not even licensed to be in Florida, in the Florida bar, and he's just churning Terry and whipping this up into a frenzy, quite frankly.
Well, I don't know much about that, about where he's practicing, but I would imagine you're hurt, too, because this is going to cost you a lot of money now, because you're going to have to lawyer up.
I have. And here's the bottom line. Had he shut up about this and realized that, hey, it was 3 consensual people that knew what was going on. Let's get to the bottom of it. Let's get a hold of Gawker. Had he shut up about it, he's the one that's shoved life back into the story. I didn't, Howard, let me say,
right.
Even after he went on your show, I have kept my mouth shut for 8 straight days.
Yes.
I've been called a pussy. I've been called, a rat. I've been called a sellout. And I didn't, by all the local media and by all the people speculating, I've not said a word. I took the high road,
right,
trying to work with him and his team, saying, let me open my home up, let you guys logistically come in here and look at anything that you need, open my business, whatever you guys need. And then when he fires a lawsuit up after me to cover his ass, that's
maybe
I didn't say a word.
Maybe he got backed into a corner because no one believed him either. They all believed you guys were in cahoots. So maybe this is his way of saying, "Hey, I'm for real. I do not want this thing out there." And now it's destroyed a friendship.
But it's his MO. And I'm not. Hey, Robin, I hope that you don't think that I'm trying to be a dick or a flip flopper. But it's his MO. In 1999, when a girl in Minneapolis, this is well documented. Kate Kennedy said that he sexually assaulted her in a hotel room. He sued her. It backfired on him, and he had to end up paying her, millions of dollars. That's what he does.
So knowing that about, let's say you had these feelings all along about him. Why in God's name did you want to be friends with him so badly? Do you think you were being sort of using him and he was using you?
Hindsight being Hogan. Hindsight being Howard. I've always been warned by my friends that he's very one way. That he only, wants me on my friendship so that I can be his poison pen here locally and bury his wife and stick up for his kids. And he only calls the show when he wants a free Ford Expedition. And it's been like you obviously don't listen to the show, and you're not privy with what we do down here in Tampa.
No, but I listened. I mean, you were on my channels.
I've heard him on the show.
I've heard him many times on your show.
And he always just drove me into the ground with, and we always, behind his back and kind of as a joke, we just cut him, here comes one way again, because it's always what we can do for him. And, he's a friend, and I put up with it.
As a friend of mine, which you are, and I really value our friendship, I am going to really reach out to Hogan and to you. And I swear, sure, it's going to be a big blockbuster show and everything. I get that.
That aside.
But aside from that, I think if I got the 2 of you in a room, I could get him to drop the lawsuit.
Well, first of all, though, he has lied several times.
Well, listen. I believe him when he said, look, I wasn't going to tell you I had sex. This was such a private thing.
What about I didn't know there was a tape? I didn't
Well,
know I was being
He
taped.
claims he didn't know he was being
I mean,
taped,
let's
but
just
Bubba
start-
makes a very good point. Everyone down in Florida knew Bubba tapes everything. I've had friends who've gone to Bubba's house, and they go, don't go to Bubba's house. Because
It'll be
Bubba's,
taped.
you know how many times Bubba's invited me to his home, and I'm like, yeah, this is going to be the Howard Stern masturbation tape, because I know I'll be in a room somewhere, and Bubba's going to fix me good. Yeah.
I will tell you that, that's not true, first of all. And
You won't release that? You could make a fortune. What is it, Gary? Go ahead.
So I got Radar Online here. They put out articles every 2 minutes about this.
Go ahead.
So this one says that not only are there other tapes, okay, but and they're saying that this is from an insider. Bubba regularly showed his sex tapes, brought them into work, and showed them to all the guys at the radio station, and everybody knew there were tapes.
That's why I got a lie detector, everyone.
Well, lie detector me, and ask anybody here to take a lie detector as well.
But
I have never shown.
I've heard that, Howard.
First of all, there's not any tapes. There's no. I don't have any tapes. Second of all, Gary, this is just been a feeding frenzy of anybody that's ever, I don't know, listened to the show, and Radar Online just will print anything at any time. No, you can ask anybody on my.
You're saying point blank, you never showed anyone your hard drive and sat there and watched these.
Not only that, but I've never seen it myself.
All right.
Wow.
Howard, had I seen it myself, Howard, my opinion is completely validated by this, Howard. I've never seen it myself, to the point where if I had, don't you think I would have cut myself out so that I don't look like a dumbass laughingstock? And I would.
I also believe you would have shown me this stuff, because I would have been tickled pink.
Howard, I would have shown it to you had I edited it and not make myself look like a dumbass.
Right.
Can I ask one more question, Bubba? Because I just want to be straight or clear. There are no other tapes.
None. But I think on this, this is just strictly my speculation, that somebody who's gotten this thing has made various. I mean, I think the first time it came out, it was 1:47. I've not watched it,
right.
But I think that they've taken this tape, however long it may be, and they've cut it up. That's my only speculation. I don't know of any other tape.
But there are no other celebrities?
Right.
No, nothing.
Bubba doesn't know any other celebrities.
Yeah, I don't know anybody.
Who the hell's going out of Tampa to hang out?
I only know Howard and
That's
Hogan.
it. Bubba will be the first to tell you that. Now, Bubba, let me just understand something, because I just can't. I mean, your ex-wife, so hot. I mean, what a body, and I don't get this whole thing with you wanting to share your ex-wife.
I can't, Howard.
You got to explain that to me.
I can't. There's no explanation, Howard. There's
but
nothing.
Does it get you off? I mean, maybe it makes
maybe one of these days privately explain it to you. I just can't throw that out.
Were you able to sexually perform?
Yes, of course, absolutely.
He's got a rattler.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. He's a young guy. What does he need a rattler for?
Listen. Howard, when
did that excite you?
No, it did not excite me. Howard, I'm thoroughly embarrassed. I'm thoroughly embarrassed by this whole thing.
You've never done that with other women? You've never said to your friends, "Hey,
no.
go."
We did the whole "Do you want to sleep with Heather" deal based on parody elements and based on the preacher fretting over her so much. And
yeah,
so
but couldn't he get his own women? Couldn't he? First of all, I said this to Hulk. First of all, you shouldn't have done that. Even if Bubba was offering her to you, because it's going to end in misery. It always breaks up a friendship, one way or another. It really does.
Well, I mean, listen, and I stood by him, and I even told him, if you need to play the victim card, I get it.
Were you able to have sex? Would you have sex like that day, the same day that he would do that?
Listen to me, Howard. No, I'm not getting.
What do you mean? I'm really what?
I mean,
What? All of a sudden, you're a nun?
Brent, leave it to Howard just to dig it, man. Just dig
no, I'm saying, would you?
I can't believe you're shying away from these questions,
Bubba.
Now hold on, guys.
You've never shied away from sex.
Howard, listen to me. There's questions you can't answer about things with you and your ex-wife.
But we're talking about you.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about your ex-wife. I'm talking about you.
We're talking about sex with my ex-wife, and I can't talk about that. I cannot talk about that.
But I think it excites you, the thought of him with a woman of yours.
Well, you're wrong. That might be you, and that might be what you're into.
No, I've never done this.
One of the things Hogan said, he kept saying.
No, I'm way more conservative.
Was that Heather was really into it.
You're really conservative, right?
I'm telling you. Now,
Howard,
what?
One of the things that Hogan kept saying was Heather was all for it. Heather was really into it. She was pushing for it.
No.
No.
It was mutually agreed upon, Robin. Nobody was any over the top more than other. That's Hogan trying to cover his ass.
I see.
And it's again, it's not fair for Heather and I have to take the entire rap on all this when there was 3 consensual people. Everybody knew what time it is. And now that it's become this big whodunit, somebody decides to file a $100 million lawsuit. This would have gone away. And, Howard, I had a conversation with him, and I said to him, I'll take the rap. You can play the victim card. I get it. But keep me up to speed on what you're doing, and don't blindside me with anything. I told
So
him
the
that.
suit was a blindside move?
Yeah, and I had to hear about it as it happened live at 5 o'clock. And I'm like, what in the hell is going on?
Did you get nervous because you hadn't heard from him in a while?
I'm not nervous, Howard, because I didn't do anything wrong.
Right.
I'm not nervous, Howard, because I didn't do the $100 million sum doesn't scare me. Me having to retain counsel does not scare me. I didn't do anything wrong.
But I know you're upset because nobody likes litigation and nobody likes to have to go to court. And
not only that, this is not the nicest scandal to be involved in. I mean, has it had any impact on your job?
No, it's had.
Are you kidding? They love him 20 times more. Please, the people who own radio stations are like vampires.
They don't care.
They are digging this like you wouldn't believe.
And here's the deal. It's had some impact on my personal life, and I have a child and things like that. So I'm embarrassed. I'm thoroughly embarrassed because for a week and a half I sat there and played and had to have the chump title, as everybody in this town called me a sellout and a rat, and I'm a dirty son of a bitch because you do this to your friend. And I sat there and bit my tongue, and I was willing to play the victim card for Hogan to save his marriage and whatever he's trying to save until he fires this huge cannon across the bow.
Bubba, you were sorry that you blasted yesterday Hulk's son Nick and his wife
and his daughter
and
the daughter too. You even said the musical career wasn't.
Hey, listen, all bets are off at this point, man. If you're going to put me in litigation and you're going to do that to me, and I have had your back for this many years in this town and delivered all your messages of hate and buried Macho Man, and when every time your wife was seen with her little 23-year-old boyfriend, you'd call the show.
You were a very good friend. Is there any way that this relationship between you and Hulk could actually be saved?
I told him yesterday via text, you know what, all this will go away. We don't have to be the best of friends in the world, but we can be at least cordial. If you take me out of your me and Heather out of your dumbass lawsuit, this will all go away. And he said, sorry, it's far deeper than that. And
wow.
And what that means, Howard, is probably there are a few other tapes that make him even look worse than he already does, based on what.
Were the tapes made at your house?
Billy, I don't know. Howard, I've not seen these tapes. I would be able to tell you more if I have seen these tapes. And
he said there might possibly be one or two, because he said this happened more. At
least one other time is what he was saying.
Yeah, he said it happened at least one other time with your ex-wife.
Did you know about it every time, Bubba?
No, I'm not. I'm not familiar with that. No, I'm not. And
you don't know that it happened more than once?
I'm not familiar with that.
So then you're saying that he was even doing it behind your back?
I'm not saying that. I don't know. Howard, there's so much that I don't know.
Right.
That I'm being blindsided by, disgruntled employees that are calling on RadarOnline.com. Maybe Hogan's calling. I don't know.
Brent, what do you think of this?
I think that Hulk Hogan needs to take responsibility for himself, like everybody else in this case has. And Hulk Hogan is a giant dirtbag, is what I think.
Oh.
You never liked Hulk Hogan, did you?
No, he screwed Brent out of hundreds of thousands of dollars. You don't know that story now, do you?
No, Brent. What happened there?
Tell Howard the story, Brent. And I have the clip. It's 6
Now again,
long.
Hulk isn't here to defend himself. You guys could, let's be honest.
There's no defense. Brent, go ahead.
Yeah, the Post Cereals was doing a Fruity Pebbles commercial or a Cocoa Pebbles commercial where they were using Hulk's likeness.
And this is when we were on your channels.
Using his name, Hulk Boulder, and I went back and did the research, and that's the name he went by in Memphis when he wrestled there. I found an attorney for him, and he ended up suing Post Cereals for a lot of money for using his likeness without his permission.
Over $1 million. So we had Hogan on the phone when we told him all this, and he said that he'd give Brent 10 points. Here it is. Hold on.
I'll give you 10 points.
Hey,
where's my points for coming up with a reality show?
So he says he told Brent, I'll give you 10 points. I'll give Brent's hold on.
I'll give you 10 points.
I'll give you 10 points.
And then when it settles, he acts like he knew nothing
Brett,
about it.
you never had sex with Bubba's woman, did you?
Or Hulk.
Or Hulk or Bubba.
Never.
Because I could see that going down now.
Me and Brent got it on a lot. But
Bubba, why do I think, though, sexually, this is so tip of the iceberg for you in the sense that I think you're up to some wild stuff. I really, honestly, sexually, I'm not.
I think that you'd be disappointed if you knew how conservative I really am, and I can talk to you privately about the place that I was in when this all happened, and I think that you'd be kind of disappointed.
What place could you be in, Howard? Would you have to? What place would you have to be in?
There is no place, Bubba, I could be in that I want Beth making love to anybody else.
And I would agree, and that's
I would be too jealous.
That is how men should be, and I am that way.
But Brent has said for years he loved the idea of his wife being with another man.
That's Brent.
That's right. Maybe you got caught up in that a little bit.
Well, maybe I got caught up in a lot of things, and that's why,
And I did it by marriage, too, for the record.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
At the end of the day, I just want everybody to know this, Howard. I'm not a flip-flopper. I'm not a rat. I'm not, I didn't break man code. Yeah, I did break man code.
No, you didn't break. You didn't break the man code.
I was trying to help out a friend in a real stupid, overly friendly type way. All parties knew what's going on. There was no secrets. There's nothing going on. It is what it is. If somebody would just shut up on this thing, it probably would have gone away by now. But somebody's feelings are hurt. Somebody's trying to cover their ass. And now it's
What do you think? What do you think Hulk Hogan should do in the final analysis? Should he?
I think he should shut up. I think that he should concentrate on where Gawker got this and sue the crap out of them and find out who actually Gawker got it from. That's public enemy number one. That's what he should do. He should say, I was a responsible guy. I knew what was going on. This is a little bitch fight. He said bitch fight. And at the end of the day, man, he's not the only victim of this mess. There's a woman that's a mom. There's me, who's a public figure, that's a father, and that this was 3 consenting adults doing a private thing that ended up that's not in a very good place right now.
Did Heather ever say to you that Hulk was good in bed, or was she disappointed?
No, I mean that conversation never.
What?
That conversation never happened.
You never spoke to her about it?
No, I never.
Whoa!
I never.
How do you do that,
Howard? I never saw the tape.
But Bubba, you knew they were in the room having sex.
I never saw the tape.
I understand that, but you knew they were in the room having sex. That had to be torture. I mean, for me, that would be torturous. I mean, how many minutes?
What were you doing while that was
going on? Were you at your desk writing bills? I mean, what did you do?
Ordering race car parts.
Probably looking at race car websites.
Really?
Oh,
I mean,
really?
Bubba, what the hell were you doing for? I don't know how long.
Howard, you're weird in some stuff, and I was weird in some stuff.
Bubba, this is beyond weird. I got to know what were you doing while?
Probably ordering race car parts.
No, don't make a joke.
I'm not making.
You mean you sat at your computer? I mean, what were you feeling?
I need a new muffler.
Well, maybe.
Actually.
Maybe.
So you didn't really love her?
Yes, I did love her. I could talk to you privately.
Because
Howard.
you wanted to make her, this is something she wanted and you wanted to make her happy.
I liked making her happy. I liked making sure she was happy.
But when your wife comes to you and says, I want to make love to Hulk Hogan, doesn't it say, oh, wait a minute?
I think what would make her happy is a divorce.
Right.
It didn't necessarily go down that way.
It didn't.
I can't get into all that.
You got to get into this.
I can't. I can't, Howard. I'm sorry.
What's one more lawsuit?
You can't be selfish, Howard. Always have it your way.
Please.
Don't be one way on me, Howard.
Let me have it. Let me have it my way today.
No, I think you're living vicariously through my mess up, knowing that I'm an
come in
idiot,
here
and I made the hugest mistake of all.
Come in here. I'm going to give you truth serum, and I'm going to pump you full of questions.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you let me ask you the truth here. If I get Hogan to come in here with you, and I think I can work this out, and I swear to you, I think I could.
Howard, I think you're delusional.
No, I think I could. I swear on a stack of Bibles I'm being sincere.
I guarantee you'll never see Hulk Hogan again.
Howard, here's the deal. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of your studios.
I know you're not.
I'm not afraid of
I know you'd come in.
I'm not afraid of telling the truth. I'm not afraid of taking a lie detector test. I'm not afraid of hoping to find out where this came from. I'm not afraid of any of it. I am afraid that 2 people are being hung out right now to be made look like the bad guys, and one person is trying to cover their ass at the expense of the other 2. And that's what I'm afraid of. I'm trying to stick up for Heather and I because we're not the only two bad guys in this particular situation, and we don't use the legal system to try to cover our ass on something that we did that probably
So
wasn't
you're
cool.
saying that you would appear here with Hulk Hogan and let me... Yes. Yeah, you're not afraid.
No, I'm not afraid of
I
anything.
love that.
I'm not. I've obviously shown that I'm not afraid of anything.
I'm getting you out of this lawsuit.
Well,
That would be awesome.
I'm going to do it.
He also is going to end the Israeli-Palestinian.
No, I can't end that. I can end this first. That isn't as important as this. You're talking about $100 million.
Let me tell you about Hulk Hogan. He wants to send me cease and desists that I can't even talk about this issue on my show right now.
Do you on some level like this?
Did we not just get this, Brent?
Yes, we did.
No, I hate this, Howard. This is the worst time of my life right now.
Do you think he on some level likes it because he's never been bigger in the news?
Well, I mean, had he shut up after your show,
Yeah.
I realized he had to do your show for his wrestling pay-per-view, and I
Right.
appreciate that, okay?
Right.
Had he shut up, this would be gone by now. Had he privately, you don't go to the federal courthouse at 5 p.m. with all the news cameras there and call a press conference when you're going to sue somebody federally.
But I tell you why you do it. Let's say he really is embarrassed by this. Let's say everything that they're reporting, these rumors that there's N-words being said.
But he said it.
But wait a second. Let's say he really wants to stop the outcome of the tape going public, and he's very embarrassed about what might or might not be on there. And he's just ashamed. So how does he get everyone to shake in their boots? He wants to show the world he's serious, that he will litigate, that he will go after the people.
You're going to include your friend who is part of this, and you all three knew what was going on. So you're going to throw me to the wolves as well?
In other words, everyone knew there was even taping equipment in the house. You say, hey, any guy living in my house knew that. And you were always very vocal about your taping equipment.
I've always been very vocal about everything.
So now he can't say, hey, I'm upset that it got out there. Because you always run the risk if you know you're being taped.
Listen, man, he could absolutely say this is horrible. This is out here. I am going to go after whoever distributed it. This is ridiculous. This is a private matter.
Did he ever say to you, hey, Bubba, I know we tape in here. Make sure you get rid of that tape. Did he ever say that to you?
No. We've not had that conversation. That's because nobody's seen it.
But not even at the time was he worried about the tape.
That's what validates, Howard, everything.
But Bubba, the taping equipment in your house, specifically the taping equipment in your house, doesn't it erase after a certain period of time?
I'm not going to get into the logistics of my surveillance incident. It's changed over the years, and it's updated and gotten. But
I'm saying 6 years ago when this tape was made, doesn't
I don't know.
The hard drive only stores so much.
Yeah, you're right. It does, and I don't know.
So someone got in there and took it right off.
I don't know the logistics of it. Again, it validates my stance, Howard, by saying I've never seen the tape.
Do you have a company that comes and services this equipment regularly?
No, I do not.
So the only people who have access to it are perhaps anyone who knows about the taping system, anybody who's worked in the house.
Anybody in your house. Yeah.
Anybody in the house could have taken that and said, hey, I know. So it has to only the three of you knew that he had sex with your ex-wife, but maybe there were more people in on that knowledge.
Well, obviously there's all kinds of people in on it because him, her, and I can reasonably say did not, do this to ourselves. And so I don't know.
Did you go around afterwards saying, hey, Hulk banged my wife?
Never. Has anybody ever heard me say that?
I have not.
No. Even Manson, who never lies, like George Washington.
So let's figure it out. Who could it be?
I don't know, Howard.
That got in there and said,
I don't know. I don't even know that it wasn't Hogan. I don't know.
You don't know?
No. And if I could see the tape, this only validates, Howard, what I'm trying to say. I've never seen it. If I could see it, I might have a better stance on the who wins and where's and what. All I know is that 3 people participated, 3 people knew, and 2 people are being hung out to dry to the point of now being sued.
Well, you're getting to the bottom of the case. The point is, if all 3 people
trying to cover their ass,
if all 3 people knew taping was occurring, how can you be held responsible?
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
The one thing you can say is, remember, there was no criminal case brought.
That's why now, Robin, they're switching gears to the civil deal.
Yeah,
right.
Because he said he wouldn't have known about this, and then when he tried to get somebody to bring criminal charges, he was told there were no grounds for that.
Not only that, Robin, but people can't necessarily, dissect whether this is real, a work or a shoot. I mean, it's Hulk Hogan for all me. I mean, he's made his living over hyping things that aren't necessarily real. So, I mean, hey, I think that's a pretty dumb excuse. But people have also brought that up. I think Gary said it on the wrap-up show. I don't even know if this is valid. This isn't a promo stunt. I can assure you on my end of the fence that it's not a I wouldn't want this on my worst nightmare. This is what I'm going through.
Bubba,
Well, I did wonder, how do you keep your child from being aware of all this?
His child released the tape. That's what my theory is.
He went in there and got it.
He went in, the kid's smart. He knows. He's going to college.
Went in there playing video.
College fun.
That's right. But Bubba, can you believe your life?
No, I can't. You have no idea. And I got DJs here in town that are suing me over,
Is that still going on?
Oh, that goes to trial in January.
Is that your sister over there too?
Yeah.
Tara, yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
What do you think of your brother now?
Oh, God.
Howard, I so wish I could comment right now, but I really shouldn't.
Oh, yes, you should.
I mean, Tara, you can. I don't care. Go ahead, just let it rip. I mean, as long as it's not going to get us in trouble.
Well,
if it's against me, then I don't care.
Well, I mean, I'm equally as embarrassed, ashamed, disgusted. I don't even know what to think.
Tara, did you release the tape?
No.
Bubba asked me to ask you that. He's too ashamed to ask you.
I know. No.
But
actually,
did he ever tell you that?
Did he ever tell you
happened?
that about this Hulk Hogan
Oh,
incident?
hell no. He knows that I would be absolutely disgusted.
You would throw up.
Sorry, Bubba, but no.
That's okay.
No, he's never told me anything.
I'm disgusted at the whole thing.
Bubba, you are a freak.
No.
You really are. You're my man.
Really
You are into a scene, man. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I really am.
Look at you.
Brent, I'm going to play the Ronnie the limo driver. Yeah, I'm really a freak. Yeah, I'm a bad guy. Yeah, I'm really a freak.
I'm sorry. Actually. I'm sorry you're hurting. I'm sorry you're in pain. I know that you love Hulk Hogan. I know you adore this guy, and I know he's
been my best friend, and he double-crossed me, and I've been covering his ass for years.
It's killing you. I know it. I know it.
And so guess what, man? You know what? If you're going to be a bear, be a grizzly. So I'm going to come out and defend myself, that I'm not a sucker, that I didn't break man code, that I didn't set this up to destroy him. To the contrary, I've taken care of this guy for years. And when the chips are down, and two friends need to bond together and get to the bottom of this.
Bubba, is the Love Spudge name forever sullied?
Yes, it
And
is.
maybe you'll have to ditch that.
Will you ditch? Is the Love Sponge name so damaged now?
Yes, it is.
Well.
What will you be now?
All that credibility right out the door.
Yeah, really, Bubba, all of the hard work you've done winning over the community.
Yeah, right.
I'm just going to be Bubba Clem. Just Bubba Clem show.
Tara, will you ever change your name to Tara the Love Sponge?
Oh, my God, no.
You will not.
Absolutely not. I'm trying to actually change my name and my identity right now.
But meanwhile, Howard, don't forget, I've now been given a cease and desist not to talk about any of this on the air. But
you understand why Hulk's upset. He's pissed because, he's embarrassed too.
As I am.
Yeah. Yeah.
Howard, you're speculating as to what Hulk Hogan feels and
Well,
thinks.
I'm going to get everyone together, and I swear to you, I think I can get this to the point where Hulk Hogan will understand Bubba's point of view.
I submit you don't understand any of this at all.
Oh, I love it, though. I don't understand anything.
Just remember this, Howard. I've never lied to you, Howard. Even when you've asked me questions that I didn't really feel comfortable in asking, I just would skirt them off. But I never fundamentally have lied to you.
Right.
And when you asked him, hey, have you ever had sex with Bubba's wife? I mean, he lied to you. His credibility and truthfulness is at issue here, and that's I've covered his ass for years, and when it was on, I wouldn't say he needed to cover my ass, but he needed to show me the respect that I've shown him, and we needed to band together, and he didn't need to prop himself up on the 5 o'clock news, and I had to find out that my best friend is suing me over having sex with my wife.
Bubba,
Why do you think it came out now, Bubba? I mean, this happened 6 years ago.
I don't know. Again, Robin, I don't know who is doing this and what their sick timing would warrant. I don't have any idea. It's not good for anybody.
Hey, Bubba, remember
me, Hogan? It's not good.
Bubba, remember when I was doing America's Got Talent in Tampa?
Yeah.
And you offered me to stay at your house?
Yeah.
Would I have been taped?
No.
Are there any rooms in the house that aren't taped?
This is the tape-free room.
Do you have a safe room? In other words,
plenty. Yes,
From
I
you.
do. I do have a safe room where I keep my guns and all that kind of stuff.
Bubba, I'm so happy I didn't stay over your house. I can't tell you.
Yeah, and I am as well.
Oh.
But I will tell you this. Out of all the people that have ever been in my house, there's never been a tape, ever. Most of my rooms are not taped. I did this as part of a child custody battle that I was involved with in 2002.
Right.
And my guest bedrooms are not taped. My bathrooms are not taped.
Did Hogan wear contraception with your ex-wife?
I don't have any idea. I've not.
Didn't you ask before you offered your wife to him?
I've not seen the tape, Howard. You're not going to be able to.
But didn't you say to her afterwards?
You can get people like, for now, no, you can't get Fred. Fred's smarter than everybody in the whole
Fred keeps his mouth shut. Bubba, seriously though,
I feel for you, Bubba.
Bubba, weren't you? Bubba,
hold on, Howard. Let me say something. At the end of the day, man, stop being the boss and ask Fred. Fred is the smartest human being that I know. He's got it
From the very beginning. There were some people on the show, I'm not going to name names.
It wasn't me.
That felt that Hulk and Bubba were complicit in this.
Was it me?
And there were only two.
Was it me, Fred?
There were only 2 people on the show who said Bubba and Hulk were not in cahoots.
Well, when I said complicit,
wait. Let me finish. Don't even filibuster right now. Only 2 people were in Bubba's corner, and that was Howard and myself.
That's true.
I was not ever
End
out
of
of
discussion.
Bubba's corner.
Bubba.
I simply said I think everybody knows about the tape.
Bubba, I defended you.
Robin always dogs me. Anytime she.
I did. How was it dogging you? I said what you said. Everybody knew about
Bubba,
the tape.
I defended you. Please,
Robin, like you said, like when I heard a little snide ass comment that you made, and I even told.
What was the snide ass comment?
I even told Howard, and when we had lunch or dinner in April, that I was mad at you because you when I saw those 2 getting married, I was like, what's going on here?
Look, I said that about Gary and Mary.
Well, everybody
I said that about a lot of people.
Everybody was thinking that.
She says about everyone.
You can't blame Robin for that. Everyone was thinking that.
Everyone gets a shot.
Robin, you can't even find anybody to marry you. You run them off.
Are you kidding? Everyone wants to marry Robin. You're crazy.
I had the biggest crush on Howard with those big.
On Howard.
Howard with those big what?
Big what?
I smell new tape.
I know I shouldn't sleep in his house.
I have Howard and Hogan out in my life right now. I had the biggest crush on Robin, and then she said that snide ass comment. I'm like, well, screw you, Robin.
She was quite the visionary on that, though, wasn't
Shut
she?
up, Terry.
Bubba, I'm gonna come over and have sex with you, and you're gonna tape it, and we're gonna release the tape.
That would be the best.
That'll be Bubba, listen to me.
On that tape.
The reason I brought up contraception, you always got to be careful. I mean, wife swapping, whatever it is.
For disease as well as procreation.
You should ask that question whether or not the Hulk wore rubber.
Howard, you're going into some real crazy territory, my friend.
Oh, my God. There's nothing but crazy territory here.
This whole thing is crazy. Bubba, you going to be all right? Are you going to survive this, or are you going to have a breakdown?
I've been on the verge of breaking down several times. I really have. I mean, my sister will be able to say that.
That's the truth.
Last Tuesday, my sister needed to come over and be with me and talk to me.
Have you seen a psychiatrist?
Yes, I have.
Wow.
I have. I've been seeing some. I went to a couple sessions, and I need to continue it on. And I just,
Are you feeling suicidal?
No, I'm not.
Honestly, I don't mean that in any joking way.
If I feel suicidal, then at that point, man, I've admitted that I did something wrong.
No, but the pressure could be getting to you. There's multiple lawsuits.
What? I didn't do anything wrong.
Yes, but the idea that fingers are being pointed, people
the betrayal, everything.
My show is a lot like your show. It's therapeutic, and now that I'm allowed to speak freely about what I know and what I participated in,
it makes you feel better.
And I don't have to sit here and take it like I did for a week and a half. And then, you know what? And I waited until I wasn't going to say anything until he filed a lawsuit on me, and I didn't say anything. And I even had a conversation with him privately by saying, if you want to play the victim card, and I get it. I get you have to do that to save your marriage and to save your clients. I get it. I'll be the bad guy. I'll even talk to your wife. But then when you blindside me with a $100 million lawsuit, when I've been taking care of your ass in this town for 15 years, well, then at that point, man, all bets are off, and I got to come out guns a-blazing.
All right, listen, you always have. You never back down.
You agree?
Yes, I think that you have to defend yourself. I think you have to make it clear what happened, and you have to be honest.
But I don't think defending yourself is necessarily recanting things you said before when you were friends.
Listen, I do. Because I was wrong back then. Hey, listen, I'm not a politician. I can flip-flop all day, my friend.
Hey, Bubba, at this point, if whoever has this tape, would you consent to the sale of the tape if you participate in a third of the profits?
No.
You will not?
No.
What if I told you there's a $10 million payday?
Well, you better talk.
Sign him up.
You better talk.
He needs it for the lawsuit.
You better talk to Heather. That's who needs to be. That needs to be. That's the deal that the person that needs to be taken care of, because at the end of the day, man, she's a mom. She's not a public figure. She didn't sign up for any of this.
Can you imagine a scenario now that you two have been thrown into this together again, where you actually start talking to one another?
No, I mean, listen, she's going about her life, and she's moved on. I've moved on quite wonderfully. I got a new person in my life. I don't know what her situation is. She's a great person. She's a great mom. And at the end of the day, man, in the midst of all of our, joking around and things like that, we've not really thought about what she's going through, and we've been selfish. Hogan's being selfish. I guess I'm being somewhat selfish. People need to realize that
Might you reach out to her?
My attorneys have reached out to her attorneys, and again, look, now we got to, as well as I do. Anytime you get attorneys involved, things get messed up, and that's what.
Can you imagine a scenario where the two of you will get back together romantically as you're thrown together by this tragedy?
No, never, ever.
Never.
Bubba says he has a new woman.
Get back together?
What?
Could you and Al?
I could not imagine a scenario like that. I asked you. It's not an attack, Bubba.
I'm not attacking you. I'm just saying I think I feel the same about her as you feel about your ex.
I see.
And I think we could be friendly if we need to be.
Do you think you were loved by her?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
Do I need to send you a paycheck for the therapy that you've given me today?
You know what? I've purposely not called you, and you know this, because I don't want to upset you. I didn't want to seem like I was prying.
That's horrible.
I just wrote to Bubba. I said, I hope you're okay. That's it.
You should have pried. What are you talking about?
No, because I do value the friendship. I do not want to appear to be using Bubba, you know.
And Howard, I'll be honest with everybody, and I hope that you're okay with it. I wrote back that my only thing that I'm concerned about is I've not lost you and Beth's friendship.
I told you haven't.
No,
Beth, I probably will dump you, but I won't.
I did not. When Hogan was getting ready to go on your show, I didn't send you an email saying stay away from anything.
No, you did not. No, you were great.
I did not.
Bubba, one last question.
I would never tell you what to do on your show, and I would never ask for that favor because I didn't do anything wrong.
Because you've been through so much, I need advice. Beth claims this is my wife. She's hot for Iron Sheik. Should I go for it? Do you think they should go for it, and do you think it'll be a problem?
I think as long as you don't tape it, you're going to be okay.
No, I got to tape it. All right, listen, Bubba, you've been great. Thank you for coming on the air, to the whole crew.
It's actually fun to talk to you guys. I miss you.
I miss you guys.
How about Fred maybe putting a good word for us, because obviously he's the only guy that's in good graces with
Fred
management.
is very naive.
I feel real naive.
Hold on, and get us back on your frequency. That really sucks. I mean, you're losing Pharrell in January. Stop the nonsense. The fans want us back. We'll work for virtually.
I want you back.
We're like a bunch of Jamaicans. We'll virtually work for free. I mean, come on. Let's let cooler heads prevail. Come on. I need some more bread. Work with me.
Well, I tell you what. You can come back tomorrow as long as you agree to release a tape a week.
Oh.
And keep this thing going.
I know you're at odds with the man. Just like you want me and Hogan to come together. How about you and management come together and help out our friends?
I think you and Heather will end up back in bed before that happens.
I mean, at the end of the day, man, cooler heads will prevail. They need to realize you're the franchise. They need to make you happy.
Well, yeah. Why don't you tell them that? But then again, you're tied up with lawsuits. So.
He's a little busy.
I mean, at the end of the day, man, you can roll us back in their afternoon drive. I mean, it's a win-win situation. We're hot as hell right now.
I hear you.
And I mean, come on now.
I believe me. You know what's going on here.
Yeah.
All right. Nobody's listening to me.
Well,
but listen to me.
I don't understand. And are you going to sign? Let me ask you some questions. You've just bombarded me.
Go ahead.
And don't tell me that you got to go. Are you going to sign back up for AGT next year?
I am making the decision as we speak. I've got to give them an answer either this week or next week.
What's it going to take? I mean, they're paying you a lot of money.
Paying me a lot of dough. I love the job. You were great. You guys came down to the tapings. You saw how much fun it was. It's not hard work.
They're in trouble if they don't bring you back.
Yeah,
I mean,
they have been honestly.
You're the glue that keeps that together.
You know how many bad situations I've been in with management, just like you.
Yeah.
They have been nothing but gracious and wonderful. They are being patient with me. I said to them, I'm just trying to figure out your schedule, how many cities we're going to visit, blah, 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 blah. I'm not as young as you. I'm getting old.
Right.
I'm getting old. I'm friggin' old. And it's like, I said, look, I got to work my schedule out. So that's the hang up, and that's what we're trying to work on. But
because I got to tell you, man, I've never seen you happier in a more happier environment than when you did that. You're so you're so happy and
I love doing it.
Yeah, you can tell that. I mean, you hate radio like I do, and at the end of the day, I mean, this early morning stuff sucks.
It does. It's awful.
They're paying me peanuts at this point. I got 75 lawsuits.
He's working for the lawsuits. At this
I know. At this point, you are looking for.
I'm gonna call Fred up, see if he'll go down and talk to Tim or Mel or Greenstein like that.
Lawyers love Bubba. I got to say, his biggest constituency.
He keeps him in business.
That's it. But listen, Bubba, I am worried about you. I do love you, and love your show, and I love your crew, and listen, I hope I can bring you and Hulk together.
Why?
And because I want to get the lawsuit.
I understand wanting to get to the bottom of it.
I want to get to the bottom of it, but I also want to get the lawsuit.
You want a good show.
I do want a good show, but
me just like Hogan did.
No, forget it then. If that's what you think, if that's what you think, then I will not do it.
Come on.
No, he really cares.
But if you think I'm sincere, that I think I can get Hulk Hogan to take you out of this lawsuit.
That would be great, Howard. I'd be forever indebted to you.
All right. Now, let me work on that, and I'll get back to you, please.
What relationship do you have with Hogan?
He didn't have any.
I'm Hogan's new best friend. He's coming over with Beth tonight.
Howard is just amazing.
Oh, hey, screw you. Hogan and I are going to dinner tonight. No. Seriously.
Let me know a restaurant so I can tape it.
Listen, I'm going to work on this. I will get back to you. In the meantime, just sit cool, calm down, think about what's going on and all that.
Fred, I love you, buddy.
Love you too, man.
All right.
Oh, you don't love me. I think that's a dig at me.
Well, he has friends and he has friends.
I'm going to be honest with him.
And Bubba, one last word.
Yeah.
Please get better cameras in your house. The video is in black and white. It looks like a bank robbery.
Let me ask you.
The Bin Laden tapes are better.
Let me ask you one last question.
Yeah, no, seriously.
If you thought that I was in on this taping in order to distribute, you don't think that I would have a better camera?
Yes,
situation?
I do, and I think the camera in your house is horrible.
That's a good defense.
It's not made to do what they're insinuating it was made to do. It's
Bubba,
made.
next time you shoot a sex tape, do it in color.
Yeah, HD.
HD, 3-camera shoot.
You're damn right.
Fluff girls, everything.
3D.
All right.
Yeah, and don't have the star of your film on the phone while he's receiving sexual favor.
Yeah, tell him to stop talking about his appetite.
Yeah.
Next time I do a sex tape, I'm going to make sure that I cut my dumb ass out of it. Nobody wants to see me.
All right, listen.
Only validating my issue all along.
All right, listen, everybody calm down. Everyone hold Bubba together.
Well, you know Hogan's listening right now, so why don't you extend whatever you want? Why don't you extend an offer Frank's doing right now?
What I'm asking for right now, Hogan, here's what I'm saying. I would like to bring you, no lawyers, just you and Bubba in the room.
Mano a mano.
Mano a mano. And we'll get somebody a little more strong than Ronnie to be the
security.
The security.
No, I need Ronnie there. Ronnie's my guy.
Yeah, but Ronnie will be there with 5 other guys.
So I'm not strong enough. Yeah, that's right. I'm not strong enough. Yeah, I'm not strong enough now. Yeah.
But listen to me. I will get Hogan and Bubba together. I will let them. I think what Bubba is saying is making a lot of sense. I think if Hogan could hear it and I can translate a little bit and calm everyone down, I think we could see some.
And it would
movement.
be a spectacular for Howard TV, and maybe Hogan would ride the Sibian.
Howard TV.
Brother, turn it up, Gary. Turn it up, Gary.
All right, boys and girls. Later on, we'll talk some more.
Bye, Fred.
Take care,
Robin.
Bye.
Bye for now, and goodbye to everyone in Tampa.
Thank you, Howard Stern.
There's my boy. Now you heard it all.
It's so much fun to talk to them. It's a terrible situation that's going on.
Well, there's always a terrible situation. Here's the Bubba theme song. Isn't this his theme song? Or
I know if it's
one
his theme
of
song,
them,
but it's
yeah.
40s and blunt.
By the way, those are our hillbilly cousins. You know, everybody has hillbilly cousins, but you try to keep them quiet.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're the
exception. We're
stable, sane ones.
Yeah, we're the northerners.
The city folk.
We're the city folk who have sophistication. Oh, this is Bubba's rap song, yeah.
Yes, his hit.
By the way, that's an exclusive. Bubba speaking to no other media outlets but this one.
Wow.
Gary, as the executive producer of the show, you're involved in in guest research and analyzing people that the show's been affiliated with over the years. Do you smell a rat here? Is this too convoluted to believe?
Something doesn't feel right. I don't know. Somebody's obviously lying. I think Hulk would say that. I think Bubba would say that. Somebody's lying, and I don't know who it is.
Bubba and this whole Florida crew, they're masters of hype. They're masters of deception. Do you think they laid out the ground rules for this? You talk about...
I do have to say this. If they did, they're very good at it. Usually, I mean, this is way better than professional wrestling where it's very obvious what's going on. They are believable in what they say. The situation is what makes it not believable.
What do you think about the fact that they sort of detach themselves from the authorities down there? A lawsuit can be filed, but until they hit the courtroom, are you buying this?
It will all come out. It will all unfold on its own. I don't think courts will ever need to be involved. It'll all unfold. I suspect that within a month or two, a Vivid Video type company will be putting out the Hulk Hogan sex tapes, and they'll still be saying they don't know how they got out.
What the audience wants to hear. Football season is here. We've got a football pool starting. We were discussing Artie taking on 2 or 3 other people. We've done it in the past. Artie went up against Daniel Carver and lost.
Always loses. Didn't he lose to everybody, including a chicken?
I lost to a chicken and a monkey, as well as Daniel Carver.
Now, this is a $25,000 prize, so it's a big prize. And I wrote down a bunch of names of people that Artie could potentially go against.
All right.
I was thinking a funny choice might be Jeff the Vomit Guy.
Oh. God.
I think, Artie, I think that the Jets are going to win.
Call me crazy, but I like the Vikings.
All right, let me give you my names here. We could take someone from the audience. That would be something. Elegant Elliot Offen.
Oh.
I think that might be good.
I don't think that'll last. He'll never make it, 16 weeks?
I like the Bengals.
The new Bigfoot.
Oh.
He's always good.
It's Cincinnati, it is.
John the Stutterer. He's always good for a while. I was thinking Crazy Alice would be good.
That's a great idea.
Against Artie? Oh, she would love that.
And I'm sure Alice would like a shot at winning 25 G's.
Sure.
Fuck you.
Who else do I have down here? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking Crazy Alice, Jeff the Vomit Guy, and Elegant Elliot Offen.
Yeah, I think he should go up against all Whack Packers. How about that?
Whack Packers versus Artie?
Yeah.
The Crazy Alice thing's great.
I love Crazy Alice in the mix.
All right, so here's what we got. Crazy Alice. You want Elegant Elliot?
Dick, don't you?
If he can, I don't know that he'll last the whole time.
So what? Then he loses.
Let's try him, and then the new Bigfoot.
All right. And the new Bigfoot you want?
Yeah.
What about Jeff the Vomit Guy?
I can't stand him.
You can't stand him.
You'd have to make that choice without me.
Right. Daniel Carver I can't go with again because he won, and it was despicable to give him all that money.
Right. How about, what's our other Whack Packer's name?
Well, I got
Jeff the Bagger.
Mark the Bagger.
Mark the
Bagger.
Mark the Bagger wouldn't be bad.
Yeah. Hey, the only reason why we didn't put him on the list is because he's very difficult to get a hold of.
What about Beetlejuice?
Beetle,
I don't know.
You know what? I wasn't sure if you mentioned we're playing for $25,000.
I mentioned that.
Yeah.
$25,000.
Artie gets to keep 25 G's, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey,
unless you want to have Artie play for a fan.
I could give it to charity if you want. I don't care.
Give it to one of our fans.
Yeah.
If you're going to give it to someone.
All right. I'll play for a fan then.
Yeah. Well,
that means nobody's getting the money on the audience.
How do we decide who you're playing for? Why don't you play for Wheels?
All right, that's a good idea.
Who's Wheels?
Wheels is the guy that calls a wrap-up show every day who's quadriplegic or paraplegic?
He's a quad, and I just met him at one of my gigs.
But he's already got a great life.
Right.
He gets to sit all day.
You know what I mean? Well, he gets to sit all day. He probably gets supported by Social Security.
That's a good question. Is Wheels a guy who got money from getting hurt?
I don't know.
He might not need money.
What does a guy like Wheels need money for? Is he getting laid? No. Is he drinking?
Does
Probably.
he need to dress nicely?
No.
All right.
Money might not be an issue in Wheels' life. If it is, I would give it to him.
Does he need one of those tricked-out cars so he can drive?
Yeah.
Those cars are like $100,000.
I know.
Wheels implies he already has a set of wheels.
Who's a perfect?
I think that's a wheelchair.
Well, still, it's Wheels.
Who's a perfect guy to play for that we know that?
I actually don't know Wheels. Maybe he is a good candidate. Why don't you look at? Let's get a couple of.
Do we have any hard luck stories?
We got a couple of hard luck. We'll look at some of those.
Yeah, let's read the hardest luck story on the air, and then let Artie play for them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wheels might be Donald Trump for all I know.
Well, a lot of guys
Artie's playing for Donald Trump.
Yeah, Wheels Trump.
A lot of guys, if they have an accident, they usually get a settlement. You know, I don't know what happened with his situation, but
So, all right, check into that. It's going to be Artie versus Elegant Elliott and Crazy Alice.
The new Bigfoot.
The new Bigfoot.
And I might remind you that everybody got mad at me for losing to Daniel Carver, and no one got mad at the chicken, who also lost to him.
Sanders.
Well, the chicken's dead, so don't think he got off easy.
I wanted to eat the chicken as a bit, but you guys wouldn't let me.
That poor chicken. That chicken was living in Will and Jason's apartment, and it was great. We found the chicken in like one of those Chinese, like down in Chinatown. It was about to be slaughtered. You know, it was a $5 chicken that some China woman's going to buy and just to eat. And we found it. We fed it. It lived with Jason and Will.
Got huge, that chicken.
It would peck out the bets that it would take. I think we should have some animal play. I just thought of something, though, too.
What?
You know who Artie should bet against?
Who?
It's the obvious. Dana.
What? No, that's not happening.
What?
That's not happening.
You versus Dana.
No.
Your ex.
She'll have all the firemen helping her with her picks.
No.
Are you still broken up? This is day 2.
Yeah, no, that's not happening. I'm not talking to her every day.
Once a week.
Exactly.
Why would I put myself through that torture?
What's the over-under that you're talking to her, at least between now and Sunday?
I don't know. I think it's pretty done this time.
Yeah, it's done, huh?
I think
how come
so.
you're so convinced this time?
No, it's just, you know, I just have a feeling.
How do you know? Last time you had a feeling.
I don't know. I'm not basing it on anything. I just think it's probably done.
If she calls, you'll take the call.
I guess, but I don't think she's calling.
Artie, it's Dana. Pick up, please. I just want to say one thing. I know we're broken up. I understand that. I just need to tell you something. Good luck with Beer League.
Oh, Day. It's so sweet that you wish me luck with the Beer League. Artie Lang's Beer League.
I love this impression.
Oh, Day.
Sounds like a Scruff the dog or something.
Artie, I miss you. I know we have our differences. But I do want you to do well at Beer League.
Oh, Day, would you accompany me to Beer League?
Did she come to the set of Beer League?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, how sweet.
Well, it was in the summer.
Yes,
So.
my Artie was the star. I wanted to see him in his full glory. Artie, why won't you bet me? Why won't you go up against me in football picks?
God forbid I lose that.
You will lose. You're a loser. I'm a winner. I'm Dana. I have a dog. I have a family. I have a home. Men are interested in me. Bet me, Artie. Art.
Yeah, Day.
She's not still the bartender at your favorite place. Is
No.
she? Oh, so you can go back there.
We're so romantic when I met Artie. He was a raging alcoholic.
You got to bet Dana.
No.
Wouldn't you like to see her have $25,000?
No.
She can use it.
Why do you keep $25,000 from Dana?
I'd rather give it to Wheels.
Well, if you win, Wheels gets it.
Right.
And if Dana wins,
She gets it.
she gets it.
She don't need it.
She needs 25 G. She's a teacher's salary.
She's a
That's not
school
fair.
teacher. She wants to open her business.
She'll be fine.
Artie, please. What, did you give her money or something?
No, I'm saying she'll be fine.
Artie, please let me make the $25,000. It would mean a lot to me. I'm Dana. We made love for 4.5 years. Don't keep it.
Tough shit.
Artie.
You already won, lady.
I did? What did I win?
You had Artie Lang for 4 years.
Thank you, Artie. I miss you.
Good luck.
I love you. Even though we can't be together, I love you.
I'm giving,
You know you're going to be great.
I'm giving 25 grand to Wheels.
A teacher's salary is hard to get by on. Please.
That's
It
why
would
I'm
be
not a teacher.
Great for me to start my business.
My dog grooming business, Artie. I'm a regular girl, not like those sluts that you are interested
Those
in.
whores.
Those whores.
Yeah. I'd rather give the 25 grand to a whore.
How
about you versus a whore?
Versus a whore.
That would be funny. Go find that hooker that
Artie against 2 whores.
Find that hooker that beat me for the 500. As long as they put up sex.
Artie, consider betting against Dana.
No.
It's for the good of the show.
No, I don't know. I don't care.
Artie.
I'm not doing it.
Well,
Come on. It's a great bit.
I'm not
Dana
doing
would come on.
I am not doing it.
You couldn't just talk for 2 seconds?
No. No, I'm not
She's
doing
just going to, you don't even have to talk to her. She's just going to call in and give her pics.
Something must have happened. His mom must have had a talk with him about how like, he
Really?
needs to protect himself.
it.
and not talk to
Nobody
Dana.
had to talk with me.
Why would you think his mother did that?
His mother talks to him about everything.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wrong. No, I'm not doing that. I'd rather bet against a whore. As long as the whore puts up sex.
There's an
What if the hooker puts up like 25 grand worth of fucking blowjobs?
Whoa. Now you're talking.
Yeah.
That would be sweet.
When are you going to get back in the saddle if this is official that you've broken up with Day?
I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't have anything marked on the calendar.
Yeah. Got to get laid, man. When's the last time? A couple of weeks now.
About a month.
Are you, like, spending a lot on cable?
No, actually.
Really?
I don't know. I'm just watching like baseball games and working.
So if you won't bet Dana, does that mean our dial-a-date with Dana is off too?
Yes.
Why?
Our next guest is Dana, who's looking for a new man.
Unless if you don't want me in the studio, that's fine.
All right, let's go to. I don't know what the final persons or
It
person.
should be for. I'll play for Wheels.
All right, you're playing for Wheels. Wheels, Artie's going to play for you when we figure this all out. Lisa G's here with headlines. Lisa, come on in and tell us what's going on at the Howard 100 newsroom. Yes, Howard 100 News working tirelessly and with much effort to bring you all Howard news all the time.
I wonder if a hooker would put up 25 grand worth of sex. Like, I wonder how much. Why not? A legal hooker, if we call Nevada.
A legal hooker.
Yeah. They have them in Nevada.
I don't know the answer to that, but Lisa G has the answers to what's going on in the newsroom.
All right. It's only 1 week away, the official red carpet premiere of Artie Lang's Beer League.
I like that it's Artie Lang's Beer League.
Yeah, it's thrilling.
I read a review.
Oh, yeah?
Where?
Variety.com.
Yeah, well, we
What'd
read
they
that.
say?
We read that on the air as well.
Oh, okay.
I don't
must have
remember what
missed
they
that.
said.
It was
I thought
good.
it was
good.
positive.
Yeah, it was a positive review, yeah.
Said the fans will love it.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Right, pretty much?
Yeah, we read that on the air. They were very nice. That was like actually surprising because they're a very snobby.
Let's take bets
magazine.
around the room. Robin, will Dana be at the premiere? Yes or no?
Jeez, I want to say yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Fred, what do you say?
No.
Well, I have control over this, so I'll make sure of whatever way I
Lisa, what
bet.
do you say?
Yes, she will be.
And I say the answer is, of course she'll be there.
All right.
No.
Absolutely.
How much? You want to bet me?
Is it because she's sneaking in? Is it because it's an old invitation?
She will be there because they
Invites
will
to
be
the-
back together. Dana
She will be
always-
Artie's date?
Dana will make a call sometime before the premiere, wishing him good luck, and Artie will melt, and that will be it.
Then I have a question.
You want to bet me
Will
directly?
Will Artie be?
Because then you would not do it.
$1,000.
I have a question. Will
Yeah.
Artie be speaking to the audience at the premiere,
Yes.
before it starts?
Real quick.
Of course.
Real quick,
Okay,
yeah.
so then will Dana show up by his side?
No,
As
not
he's-
by his side, but she'll be
Will
there.
he
in
call
the
attention
audience.
to her?
Dana will be there. And yes, he will call attention to her.
I want to ask Day. Hi, sorry about
I just
the.
want to say hi to Day.
Sorry
Howard
about
said,
the fuck you, bitch. Hope you die in hell.
Have a few
I never
thank
said
you.
that. Let bygones be bygones.
I do want her to be very happy, but she won't be at the premiere. That'll be a Polish stripper that I met.
Now everybody's going to think Dana's a Polish stripper.
No.
All right, if Dana doesn't go, will Artie bring a date? Robin, yes or no? No.
He'll bring his mother.
Let's go to Fred.
My mother's going by herself.
No, the sister will be the date.
The answer is no. Artie will not have a date.
You don't
Really?
think he'll even walk the red carpet with his mom?
I have a consideration. I'll be walking the red carpet with a bunch of people for photo ops. Me, my mom,
I
Norm
can't wait for the premiere.
Norm McDonald.
Hey, Artie.
Yeah.
I would love
Where's
it if
Day?
what if Dana shows up? What are the odds, Robin? Yes or no?
Yes.
Will Dana show up with a date?
I don't know how that's possible.
What do you mean you don't know how that's possible?
What if she goes and she gets a ticket and she brings her man?
She can't get a
that
ticket.
would be the best.
Maybe her boyfriend already has a ticket.
We're sold out.
He got one. You didn't know they were dating.
He'll be escorted out by several of my New Jersey friends.
I say Dana will be there. That is my prediction, and my prediction is always right.
All right.
All right.
You know, I spoke to a relationship expert yesterday
Oh, good.
Artie's thrilled.
about Artie and Dana.
Go ahead.
And they have this addictive relationship, and that's why it's
Artie an addict?
Yeah,
You're
I'm a dick.
Well, it takes two to tango. Someone is always picking up the phone rather than.
Have you ever seen Artie tango? I have. In his case, it takes one to tango. No, Artie will be there with Dana. I guarantee it.
All right.
Let's see if I'm right or wrong.
Okay.
Well, he's going to work very hard to make you wrong.
Oh, I can't wait to make him
work as hard as he wants.
She also said that he is not the guy to have a committed relationship with right now.
The relationship expert said that.
Yes.
Why is that?
Why is that?
Well, he has a hard time balancing work and a committed, healthy relationship.
Yes.
That his comfort zone is work.
Right. Right now, he doesn't seem so comfortable.
Yeah. Is she sure about that?
I have a hard time balancing myself.
Wow, look at
What
that.
happened?
Yeah, some
I think a light just popped.
Oh,
It's
light just
God,
popped.
he's pissed off.
I
You're
thought
busting my
Artie was
balls.
shooting at you.
And part two of the story is who is getting a ticket to go in to see your movie.
Who?
Well, I have tickets to give away here on the show, so I will give away some Artie tickets.
And Artie, I think, has some tickets.
You mean as far as what? Who's at work?
VIPs, the whole
VIPs.
Right.
We're working on getting Norm MacDonald there.
I'm giving away tickets to friends and family.
You got any VIPs?
Norm MacDonald.
She's talking about these. She saw me handing out these invitations.
What are those? Really?
These are just invitations to the premiere that I'm giving to people at work.
This is too much pressure for Artie. I know he's going to
I hate this. It's like running a fucking wedding.
Oh.
Who's not invited?
Uh-oh, here we go again.
Oh.
I knew that was coming. Well, we'll be on the red
Well, there's not
carpet.
enough people. There's not enough, seats to invite
Lisa
everybody.
G you got to have.
But
Well, she'll be working the red carpet.
I had to make a couple of cuts at work that were very sort of
Who'd you cut out?
hard to make.
I didn't know this was going on.
Because I
cut out.
JD can't.
You're kidding. The
Are you
line
serious?
stopped at JD.
There's not
Artie,
one
look at me. Are you kidding?
There's not one seat left for him.
Whoa, JD.
My goodness.
You see the kid every day. You're gonna let strangers go and not JD?
What strangers?
People you were giving tickets away to.
Well, they're fans. It's a giveaway.
Yeah, but I mean JD. JD got cut off. Who else got cut out?
That's it. That's
JD.
That's the only people.
Is Richard invited?
Yes.
Sal.
Ronnie
Ronnie the limo driver.
Ronnie the limo driver.
Scott the engineer.
Scott the engineer.
Wow.
And JD can't go.
Well, I could probably squeeze him in.
Will and Jason are going.
There had to be somebody.
John Hine.
I love that JD's the cutoff.
I know.
Imagine
How
you're
did he get cut off?
I want to make a movie called The Cutoff.
And I love JD. But
JD, you could sit on my lap.
you know what? I'm not going to sit down, so he could have my fucking seat.
You're going to sit down.
No, I've never.
Dana's not going to sit there by herself.
I've never. Yes, she is.
JD. You're the cutoff guy.
You know what? I'm actually honored to be the Scott engineer of the beer league.
You'll get in. I'll get
beer
you.
league.
Nah, you can't go.
No,
He says no. I gotta help Artie with
He
this.
can go now.
Let me talk to you. You're not going.
I could only. What happened was the other issue was who do I invite with a guest? There had to be a cutoff there.
Uh-huh. And who did you
So obviously
deny guests to?
Howard, Robin, Fred, and Benji and Gary I invited all with guests.
Okay.
So
Right.
that means that
Everybody else is a solo.
Yes.
Is it weird when you find out that you're the guy who can't go to beer league? Like everyone's going. But you.
You know, I sort of keep my my expectations low. So, I don't like to, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
He was on the wrap-up show yesterday, and he's
I could listen to
extraordinary.
him. I could listen to him all day.
He's extraordinary.
He has no command of the English language.
And you know what he does? He mocks out other callers for being dull. Like he'll just say, "Thanks for adding to the excitement, dude."
What?
Yesterday he ended the wrap-up show. I don't know how you guys got along without me.
You're right. Yeah, he does.
What is it like?
That was
serious,
it.
I'm being serious. Cut out all the bullshit. When you find out that every worker here, everyone, is going to Artie's premiere,
All your buddies.
and you're the one guy Artie had to, like he sat down and went, no.
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know?
No,
you don't know how that makes you feel? Be honest.
No, I am being honest.
You got to feel like a huge loser.
Are you hurt?
You know what? I honestly feel like that, before that.
Ralph is going.
I mean, even Ralph.
I don't know. I don't usually. Me and Artie don't really have like that much interaction, day to day.
How much interaction?
I used to buy a McDonald's all the time.
Well, yeah, I mean, but
how much interaction though does Artie have with like
Ralph?
Dude, I don't know.
Zero. Why is he invited?
I can get you in, man.
No way, Artie. Why is
I'm
Ralph?
just doing this so we'll talk about it later.
All right, so you will. Okay, so you will have JD. Great. Okay, that's good if that's what comes out of it. But like at some point, you sat down and said, "Okay, I got to cut some
yes,
people." I've been in that
conversation.
Position.
What did happen?
Right.
But wait a minute. Did you invite any of the E crew?
Yes, of course.
Oh.
Of course. Well, I mean, Scott the Pace and Doug and they're all.
You just don't like JD.
No. I love JD, but they're friends of mine they were close friends,
Is Dan the song parody man invited?
No, he's not.
Okay, all right. I'm feeling all right now.
Dan's not. That was another cut I didn't want to make.
Well, there
I'd
you
love
go.
to have Dan there, and I could get JD there.
All right, JD.
I'll make sure that happens.
Artie's rethinking his.
Well, like in other words, here's the thing. Like I invited people that I'm sure are going to say no.
Scott the engineer was invited alone?
Yes, unfortunately. I mean, it's not like a wedding. If it was a matter of writing a bigger check.
Like, I can't believe Artie doesn't realize I'm a married man.
I think I'm doing some people favors by inviting them alone.
Yeah.
But if it was a wedding, and it was
invited alone.
Ronnie had to.
There
be
is
invited
no wedding,
alone.
my friend.
I'm saying if it was right, exactly, and it was a matter of writing a bigger check, like a party. That's one thing. But this is limited seats. I had no choice.
All right, fair enough, JD. You are the man who was out in the cold, and that's
but I
just the way
know
it is.
two people are going to say no. I'm almost guaranteeing it.
Who's that?
I invited Mel and his wife out of courtesy. I doubt he's going to go.
All right, JD, maybe you could sit in Mel's seat.
Yeah.
He might be a big Ralph Macchio fan. You never know.
Also Scott Greenstein and his wife.
All right, he won't go.
Who might not go.
He's very busy.
The big issue was, the big discussion why JD really got crowbarred out of it was I was thinking about whether or not to invite Ross with his wife.
And did you?
But I decided that I know Melissa very well, and I said, you should invite Ross and Melissa. So Melissa inked out JD. But I'm sure there's going to be extras. I guarantee Mel is. That's a courtesy thing. So you can have Mel Karmazin see.
Well, I don't know. Mel is very excited about being
I'm sure he is.
He's been talking about it.
Yeah, he's been talking to me about it a lot.
I got a feeling Norm's going to be a no-show too.
Well, JD, congratulations. You were the one guy left off Artie's list in the entire corporation.
I have another question. Is Stuttering John invited?
No, he's in L.A. and I didn't even think
know
about
whether
it.
you extended the invitation. Or
No, I didn't.
You should have invited me.
Who's your biggest champion?
John, I know, has a movie, He wrote a film that he says it came out in the casting breakdowns. He always wanted me to play his best friend in this movie, but he never brought the script in. For 4 years, I go, where's the script? He goes, I have it at home. I'll bring it. He never brought it in.
So did you finally see it?
I think, no, I never saw it, but I think a buddy of mine told me he saw in the casting breakdowns, like, audition for Stuttering John, or, John Melendez's movie. So I don't know where they're at. They're casting it.
I hope Ralph Macchio shows up at the premiere.
Ralph is guaranteed he'd come. He's excited to meet you.
Oh, very, very good.
I've never met his wife, actually, so it'll be fun to meet her.
Well, let's hope she's hot.
Are all the cast of the movie going to be there?
They've all pretty much ours. Laurie Metcalf's coming. Seymour Cassell is a real great older character actor. You'll recognize him from a million things.
Fabulous. You got everyone to show up who's in the movie. I like that.
Cara Buono, the hot chick who plays my girlfriend from The Sopranos, she's coming.
Thank you, Lisa G. And by the way, just for your edification, Scott the engineer is already bitching about that he can't bring a wife.
I knew it.
Is he really? That's unbelievable.
This is a guy you got into. He didn't pay a dime to stay at the Borgata.
I love his wife, Robin, but this was a limited thing, and what am I going to do? Invite his wife without Ronnie's wife? It doesn't make any sense.
Well, Scott, tell the truth. Come on, everyone says it.
I was just joking. I'm insulted, but I actually know somebody that can get me an extra ticket.
Are you really insulted?
Hello, Double A? His name's Double A. No, of course not.
All right.
Ronnie's back there like, look at you, you're crying. I'm not. Who? It's his thing. He was nice enough to invite me.
Is Penny Crone invited?
No.
Oh.
None of the news department.
I mean,
was invited?
they're
Wow.
like new in my wow.
Wow.
Yeah, well.
You know how they
I'll lose
get.
sleep over that one.
I can't believe Penny's not going to be
I'm sure
there.
they'll be covering it.
All right. Well,
There.
what is it, Ronnie?
There. Over here.
You got to get on a mic, Ron.
Yeah, I didn't know, man.
Yeah, we're doing a radio show. And take as much time as you can. Just get on that mic real quick and say whatever it is you have to say.
Number 2.
He's out there crying.
I'm not.
You're right,
You don't have a microphone.
Right away. Right
You don't
away.
have a microphone. It's probably on backwards. You don't know how to work something.
Right, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. You don't know how to work a headphone. Go ahead.
All right. Is that better?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah. Well, people
All right.
have to hear you.
All right. So as soon as he hears that he's not invited with a guest, he goes, and then they said, I'm not invited. He goes, oh, you're not invited with a guest either. I go, yeah, okay, so what are you crying about right away? And he gets this
I wasn't crying. I was busting his balls. I wasn't.
He gets this face on. Everybody saw it. He gets this face
What is
on
wrong
like
with you?
like he's dejected, man, right away.
Well, what's the deal, Scott? You have to go home and what now?
I have to go home and say I'm going to the premiere next week. What?
I'm going bowling.
And your wife is going to say, I want to go to Artie's premiere.
She can't go.
And you're going to say no?
I'm going to Chicago to the NASCAR race.
I guarantee, here's my prediction, Scott the engineer will not be at Artie's premiere.
That's right.
Why not?
JD can have
Because your
his
wife's
seat.
not going to let you go.
Artie, I
So-
must decline.
Artie, it really had nothing to do with my wife. My son is going to be away, and she doesn't want to be alone.
Let me know right away, Scott.
Well, all right. Thank you, guys, and good luck.
But I'm not,
and Artie, good luck to you with the premiere. I know it's difficult to make a list and have to cut
And have
certain
to
people
cut
up.
people, yes.
Yes. We feel your pain.
What's going on, man?
I didn't make the cut for Artie's big movie premiere.
Now you did, though.
Well, I mean,
Initially, you didn't, though.
I guess that's if there's, people who say no, so I'll keep my fingers crossed, but,
Is that a slap in the face for you that you didn't get the invite? Like, you were the cutoff point?
no.
We were always kind of like the show underdog,
Exactly.
Never really get
Exactly, and then,
never really get the recognition you deserve. You always get ripped on.
Greg, you know me so well. you know how everything goes around here.
So this is just another,
It's just another thing to add on to the legacy of JD.
But after a while, though, that's gotta, it's gotta wear on you.
I'm sure it will one day, and
Especially coming from a friendly guy like Artie, he's, he's a pretty friendly guy around here. He's pretty generous, and then you become the one guy that he doesn't invite to the premiere.
Shit happens. What can I say?
But you're in now, though. It looks like he's gonna pull some strings.
We'll see. Talk to me the day after the premiere. We'll see.
Why can't you just be happy you got the invite to the premiere? Look at JD. He didn't even get
I'm
the
not
invite.
happy about anything. All right? I'm a miserable cocksucking motherfucker. And if you want to call me an asshole, then that's what I am.
Ronnie, is he an asshole?
He always feels like he's left out.
Scott.
Is he an asshole?
Are you gonna show up to the premiere?
I'm coming with Ronnie. He's my date.
He's not coming.
He's my
He's not coming. I'm going to take his ticket
It's
right
a
now.
Wednesday night that I get up at 3 a.m. Not like
So
some
do
other
I.
people
I get
that
up
have,
at 3:30.
that have like 4-day work weeks,
I
10
get up at
weeks off.
3:30.
Yeah.
I have to be at work Thursday.
Yeah. So do I. So
Yeah. So you know.
the fucking movie goes till like 9 o'clock.
Ronnie, is he not going because his wife's not gonna let him?
Exactly.
Who said I wasn't going?
He's not going. He won't be there.
Now, what if your wife was allowed to go? Would you be there?
Definitely not.
All right, we'll see about it. I'm holding you to it, Scott.
Let's go to John Boy. And John Boy, you're on the air.
Do you have any time?
Time?
I just wanted to give Fred a heads up.
Which is?
Well, during the break, Sal was hitting the booth real hard. I have good information on this, doing some long 30-minute sessions. And if they're sharing that same chair on the Friday show, I would shy away from that.
Yeah? Sal hitting the booths again?
Yeah,
For
I mean,
real?
they're dirty in there, and he's doing those long sesh.
How would you know?
Well, I paid off the guy who cleans up the jizz. I gave him a picture of Sal, and I just wanted to know how often he was going there.
Hold on. This is just
Yeah.
Don't even count it.
confusing me. Shuli, go ahead.
The guy called in about Sal going to the booths, and I actually went with Sal to the booths one night when I first came out here and started working here, and
Was
he
it
convinced me on a drunken night to go with him.
Was it gross?
You know what? It's new. It was a new thing for me because in Vegas they have the booths, but they don't have actual like live girls that you can pick like a meal. You know, like
Right.
you go, they're sitting outside the door and you go, I want that one.
Do you and Sal go in the same boat?
No, not at all. I would have never.
Pick a girl, and then she stands behind glass.
Yeah, you give her money right before she goes
anywhere. And you beat
anywhere.
off in front of her.
Yeah, but it goes from like 0 to 60. Like the window goes up, she's got a leg up, there's stuff flying in there, and she's like, "You want to see this in here?" And she's like talking to you like,
yelling at you.
Oh my God!
Are your pants down?
Oh yeah, they were down at 2.
So she's staring at your penis?
Yeah, I guess. I'm hoping she's
wild.
It's great, Howard. It's great.
It's so your wife doesn't consider that cheating?
My wife doesn't know.
I
guess
hope not.
I hope nobody calls. It's not cheating because there's a glass that separates you.
Right.
You know?
Right,
Do you have a favorite girl? Do you go to the same place all the time?
At that place,
Sal probably has a relationship with one of these whores.
Hey, Martha.
There was this real hot Puerto Rican chick, and she was a little chubby because that's how I like them, you know? And I go in there.
That's how you like women, or that's how you like Puerto Ricans?
I like Puerto Ricans or anyone. I like them a little flabby. I don't like them airbrushed like these penthouse playmate chicks. They're a bunch of phonies.
Yeah, they're gross.
They're called train wrecks.
Yeah.
That's what Sal likes.
Yeah, so I go in there.
Was Sal's girl really ugly?
Oh my God, he picks like the janitor and bring it in the mop.
She looked like,
I'll take that girl over there.
Yeah.
No, excuse me, sir. That's our janitor.
Yeah, he cleans the booth, sir.
Her hair looked like it was made like it was dyed in mustard.
Oh,
you know when a black girl dyes their hair blonde?
Yeah.
It was like mustard yellow braids in her face, and I love that. And she's got on this real shiny black lipstick. So anyway, she's in there, and she goes, "Baby."
What does she do? She just take off all her clothes?
Takes off her clothes, but she thinks I'm a tourist or something.
Right.
She goes, "You want a good time? You gotta slip me another 40." So I go, 40. I go, "I'm a fucking regular here. Get on your knees." She's like, "Oh, baby, I'm sorry about that." So she gets
He's
up
bragging.
Yeah, I'm a
regular.
regular.
How dare you insult me?
You can't rip me off. I know the ropes. I'm here every day.
She gets on her knees, and I say, "Start licking the glass, because that's the only thing that's separating us."
Right.
So she goes, "You want me to lick the glass? You got to give me." So I gave her $20. So she's licking the glass, and I'm smacking it against the glass right where her mouth is.
You're slapping your penis.
Geez. Yeah, but it's against the glass, so there's a separation there.
Don't you think the glass is filthy?
There's other guys doing
the
that.
thing was, it was a little dim, and once I finished, I opened the door. There was dried stains around my wet stains.
Oh.
So I think I was hitting against somebody else's mess. So I get out, and Shuli's next door.
Evidently, you're not the only guy who likes to whack his penis against glass.
Yeah, somebody else thought.
No wonder it looks the way it does.
So I get out, and Shuli is still going to town. He's right next door to me. So I'm drunk off my ass. I start banging on the door. "Shuli, come on, let's go. Let's get out of here." And I'm banging. I go, "Come on, you fucking pussy, finish already. Let's go." So I'm like, whatever. I go around the corner to the magazine section. There's Shuli reading a magazine.
I was done in a minute flat.
I was banging on the door with somebody else in there.
Shuli, did the girl you get, is she decent looking?
She was hot, man. She was this hot Spanish chick, and she had like this Brazilian like tank top, like the Brazil soccer team. Her tits were hanging, and she was smoking hot. And I went right. I made a beeline for her. I go, let's go.
All right, so then you go, and then there's when they say a booth, like, is it like?
It's literally, it's like a, you know where you used to take pictures, like in those little photo booths?
Yeah.
It's like that, but there's another side where she stands. The window goes up as soon as she gets her money, and
she starts stripping.
She's
Is
stripped.
She
She's
standing
nude.
at your level, or is she elevated a little bit?
She's at my level, and then she puts her leg up on like the window or the wall, and takes like a dildo and just goes to town.
Oh, gee.
And like,
Does she talk all nasty?
Oh
and
my
stuff?
God! I was done in a minute. I was, and I was like,
really?
So where are you from? You know, you never want to do that in a peep booth. Start asking the chick where she lives.
So and you're beating off, and then when you walk out, like you sit in a lobby and other dudes are there.
It's like one of the weirdest feelings in the world, because you're like,
is there anywhere to clean up? You just go out and start fingering the magazines?
you just you have your head down. You make you make no eye contact.
Is it like Time magazine or is it Dirty magazine?
It's Field and Stream.
No, is it Dirty magazine?
Yeah, there's dirty, and then they have like dirty videos, and then they have like old '80s videos that you can rent, like Teen Wolf next to like pornos and shit.
Karate videos.
Yeah, and it was just insane.
It's a video store.
It's a video store with a peep booth in the back, and it was my first experience.
How many booths are there?
There's like 5, I think. 5.
No, there's 15 booths. Are you kidding me?
Sorry.
You didn't go around the corner.
Excuse me.
Artie, have you ever done anything that? I mean, you're a degenerate. I'm a degenerate. Have you ever done anything that?
I went to the boot when I was 17 years old. We took I got the bus to Manhattan right at the corner of my street where I grew up. It was a 15-minute bus ride. And twice when I was a senior in high school, I was 17, we went to these booths. And there was a live chick like doing sex shit. And I remember I didn't jerk off or anything. And me and my buddies
were you standing in there there with your buddies, or did you have individual stalls?
No, I was by myself.
Because it seems like Sal sometimes the curtains go up and he sees other guys beating off.
One time that happened, yeah.
Really?
It was to my left. I didn't know it. They're called
in your
buddy.
blind spot.
They're called buddy booths.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I noticed a whole bunch of guys just hanging out in the back. They looked like they were just looking at their feet, kicking shit around. I didn't.
But this is when Times Square was littered with the places.
They're called buddy booths. So,
and why would you have that?
I guess queers, what they do is they go in and they go side by side and they whack off and look at each other.
Then why do they need a girl?
They don't. They're video. These are video booths.
So aren't they for like couples too?
And
though?
I put money in there.
Couples.
And I put money in there, and I put on the scene, and this girl's going to town on a guy, and I'm taking care of myself. I'm really going to town, and I turn to my left, and there's a guy looking right at me, jacking off. Who's jacking off right next to me? I was like, holy shit!
Can I ask you something? What do? You let your pants drop down to the floor?
No, there's a whole ritual. First, I go to Sbarro's to take a piss.
Yeah.
Then I get a big wad of toilet paper rolled around my hand, and I tuck it in my pocket.
Okay.
Once you get there, you take out a $1 bill to open the door to get in. You don't want to touch anything. Close the door, use the same $1 to lock it. Slide that $1 in, take out your tissues, start changing the buttons. It's all sanitized.
Right.
Then, you pick a video, you go to town,
Sounds
you blow.
incredibly clean.
Oh, you watch videos? I
This
thought you were
one-
looking at real girls.
Well, that what surely was live girls.
That's so fucking creepy.
So you go to the video booths as well?
Oh, the videos are the best.
It's
because
crazy
the big variety.
because you could take any video home and watch it and do it in the privacy of your house.
I got kids running around at home.
You know what I think it is? I think that live girls are more expensive than video.
So then the key is once you're done, you finish on the tissues, you roll the tissues up, and there's usually a chair there in the corner. You just throw the wad of tissues behind the chair. And
I like how he states.
And when you get out, you just put your feet together, you put your shoulders down, and you look right at the floor, and you walk out like a little Chinaman. You don't look up.
See, again, I went. It was 1984. It was 1984, and Times Square was littered with them. And I was 17. And recently, I asked a buddy of mine, "Did you ever go back?" He went, "No, I've never gone back."
I would just feel creepy, even walking in and being part of that, and then you have to walk out, and then you're waiting for Sal, and you're sitting there reading a magazine.
It was weird. You know what's a funny thing is Florentine on his last DVD, Meet the Creeps 2, they do this bit where they go outside these peep booths, and him and Don Jamieson are standing out there with like hand sanitizer and napkins, and as soon as guys come in or out, they're like, "Hey, buddy, you need to clean up? Here, you want a squeegee? Take the squeegee in the booth with you."
I must be thrilled. Yeah, Richard, what's up? What do you want to say? Oh, you're on 3. Okay, go ahead.
I had a friend in Missouri who went to one of the video booths in Kansas City, and he sits down to watch a movie. He puts his quarters in, and he sees something moving out of the corner of his eye.
Yeah.
And right head level, right next to his ear, was a big cock. It came through a hole. So he jumped back. It scared the crap out of him, and he reared back and kicked it with his boot, and it broke. And the guy started screaming, and the guy pulled a knife. There was a gay guy in the booth next to him, and so he jumps over the top and gets in a fight with the gay guy, and ends up going to jail for like a week after he kicked the guy's penis.
I'll tell you, I went to this place. This is what guys in high school do, junior high school. We went when we were like 15 or 16, and we would go and put the money in and watch the movies, not the live shows. But you learn weird things about your friends, because I was in a booth and my friend was next to me in a booth, and all of a sudden I heard a horse whinnying from his booth. And I guess he was watching a movie where a girl jerks off a horse. And he told me she in a bucket, and then she pours the bucket all over herself, and it rolls down her.
Oh, God. That's too much.
Sal, you broke him in, man.
I broke and truly. Yeah, he caught me in a moment of weakness. No, actually, we were coming back. We were debating whether to go to Scores or the Peep booth, and then we decided, you know what? We'll pay the $40, and at least we'll shoot a load for sure. So
Yeah,
we
we
went to the
did.
Peep booth.
It was fantastic.
It was good times. It was interesting. My chick was hot. Sal's chick was a mess, but that's the way he likes them.
But yeah, mess is hot to me. You know what I mean? They got to be beat up.
So, Sal, how long have you been doing this for, man?
Too long. For the first time yesterday, I went to a peep booth. I haven't done this probably in 6 years. I hate to say this, I went to a peep booth before I got here yesterday. Because there's a 24-hour one on the way here. And it was fantastic. It was a glory hole one. The only thing that sucked about it is that when she was blowing this guy through the glory hole, As soon as the guy came, a man's head came into the shot and finished the guy's penis, and that was it. I was done.
So that's when you came?
No, I didn't finish. No, it ruined the whole thing. So.
Julie, do you ever see yourself getting to the point where you have an entire routine worked out?
No, that's crazy, man. That's like a pitcher before a big game. You know, he like has his whole routine that he does.
Well,
but if you're good at what you do, then you have a routine.
It's not that. If you have kids at home and stuff, you don't want them to catch hepatitis or something off your fingers. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not cheating on my wife, but
I love the fact that everything's sterilized up until the point where he smacks his cock against the glass window.
Yeah, right. And what about the dollar bill using as your that's like your little protection?
Yeah, that's like my little wet wipe, so to speak. You know,
dollar bills might be dirtier than the actual doorknob.
Yeah, your cock might be.
Well,
cleaner.
now you know. Lots of dollar bills that you're holding on to probably went through a peep booth machine.
They were the handle for door 5, 6, and 7.
I'm gonna start putting my initials on the dollar bills I put into the peep booth machines. And
wait a minute.
You should do like a little contest.
You know what story we forgot to tell in there is after we got out, we met a fan on the street, and Sal shook the fan's hand.
And he goes, "Where are you guys from?" We go.
Countdown over the weekend. Fred Norris Bachelor Party was number 10, and for those of you who missed it, number 1 was Cookie Puss. Number 2, Artie's cocaine in a pig suit story.
Oh, wow. I just knew that was going to be number 1.
I got calls from my buddies like I had won an Oscar. You have no idea. Like the kids I grew up with, they're like, dude, number 2.
Number 3 was Billy West as Marge Schott apologizing during Christmas. That's not an easy one to beat, Artie.
But Artie's that pig story is so good.
Number 4, and I got to say, I agree. High Pitch Eric and the Fish Show. That had me pissing in my pants.
This is great. I didn't hear the whole 10. This is awesome.
Yeah. Number 5 was, of course, the Gary tapes. Number 6, Stuttering John versus Cabbie fight. I was surprised listening back to that, how good it was to listen back to it.
Yeah, that was a fun day.
Number 7, Hank the Angry Drunken Dwarf. Always weird hearing that. And number 8 was Jesus Twins, which I heard the replay of. Always funny.
Yeah,
really? They made the top 10.
Oh, they
That's
were
amazing.
great. And number 9 was the DeBella funeral tapes, and number 10, the Fred Norris Bachelor Party story. So those were your top 10.
Wow. You know, I got to admit, as a fan, the Cookie Puss thing, I had never heard the whole thing. I knew it was a situation where Fred got his mother Cookie Puss, you guys busted his chops. I heard, segments of it here and there over the years on Best Of. But it's just so funny how the fans think, like, they love tension and arguments and negative shit.
Yes.
Because I finally heard the whole thing. And, God, the tension between you and Fred is, that is unreal. I mean, it's fascinating.
Fred, why were you mad at me? I mean, I was fascinated. You got your mother a Cookie Puss.
Yeah.
And
I think he's still angry.
It's so many years ago.
Still angry, aren't
Here's the deal. When did Cookie Puss happen?
Cookie Puss happened at let's see.
It was probably in the 80s.
Right.
I'm going to guess it was 86 or 87.
Jackie was there, right? Because Jackie
20 years ago.
Yeah.
It's 20 years ago. Well, how do I remember?
So why are you so upset? I mean, you have to admit now, 20 years later.
That was an odd present.
That was just bizarre.
It was supposed to be a goof.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was.
That's where
No, that's why I got mad. Because it was supposed to be a goof. I thought I was sharing. Yes, it was.
You got your mother a Cookie Puss, and
as
a goof on who?
Look, I
on
actually
her?
got it was. I just thought it was a fun, silly thing to do.
But what did you
That's
really
all.
get your mother?
I actually really got her earrings.
Bullshit. I will go to my grave.
All right, whatever.
See, this is how it started. You said you caught Fred in a lie. He got offended by that.
I know he's still lying.
You know what? You know what? You know what? Here. I'll say one thing.
You were dead
You
serious.
can say whatever you want, dude.
Thank you.
Well, I was there. We
Because
asked
you're
you
lying
when you
right
got
now.
your mother. You
I'm not
said
lying.
Yeah, you are.
Cookie Puss.
You weren't there.
I'm telling
you
the
don't know.
truth. This is my feeling.
But that's your feeling, but it's not the truth.
I know you're lying.
It's not the truth. It's your feeling.
Can I tell you why I think you're lying? Can I just tell you why?
Go ahead.
Okay. I know you. You're not.
But you don't know me that well. You think you know me. If you don't know me by now, you will never, ever, ever know me.
I know you. And I'm going to go to my grave saying that you did not mean it as a goof.
And that will be happening
you goof
when?
on your mother. Why would you goof on your mother? Your mother's not going to. I know your
It was
mother. She's a
supposed to
simple
be
woman.
silly. See, you don't understand silly stuff.
No.
When people try to do silly things, you come in and you don't understand the point
Fred,
of something silly.
You weren't seeing your mother that much at that time. I mean, you would.
No,
go
actually,
home
I
on,
was.
You would go home on weekends and stuff, and you would love your mother.
Yeah, but I always
you
goof
meant it.
around.
Oh, it's so not a goof.
All right,
ladies
he
and
never
gentlemen.
told See, us but- any- but about you're any so- earrings, you know what, did you he? come
He
from
just
a-
told us about a
but you
cookie
come
puss.
from a very
I guarantee you there were no earrings.
All right.
I guarantee it. Take a polygraph test.
Artie, what does one do when you're telling the truth and everybody says that you're lying? I'm asking an outsider.
You know what?
What do you
do? You get frustrated like you're getting. I don't know what to do.
Thank you. I just wanted to check with a real person in the room, not these two liars.
I mean, I don't. You see, this what was amazing about that bit too is Howard has this ability on the air. If he gets somebody mad, you think, okay, fine, he's going to back off. Then he went into that voice.
Yeah.
What voice? Oh, the
His
cookie
mother.
puss.
And his cookie puss. Oh, you did the cookie puss voice.
And it's like you feel for Fred because you can tell he's so mad. And then Howard saying, "I'm afraid to get out of this voice."
You don't
in
wanna
the
deal with
voice.
it.
It really was. And Jackie had such a fucking awesome line in the middle of it. You in the cookie puss voice, you said, Jackie, how come you pissed in your mother's face? Remember you said Jackie urinated in his mother's face?
Right.
Which you did.
That's all you did. How come you just pissed in your mother's face? And Jackie said Carvel was closed. And then you were afraid to get out of the voice. I had never heard the whole thing. And, it was tense. But the fans love that negative shit, man.
Oh, they do. They eat it up.
And, I just know Fred. I mean, Fred's right. I mean, we don't have a lot of time.
We're circling back down to that, circling back around on that line of thought, aren't we?
I'm just telling you.
We're just going to keep going around.
I never heard earrings before today. It's 20 years later.
No, it's 20 years later. But you know what it was?
He didn't get
it. It was the same reaction. It's like, you did not. You're lying.
You are.
All right.
I know when you're
I'm lying.
You gave her a cookie puss.
And
the cookie puss. No, because everybody was coming over. My nephews were coming over. It was just a silly thing.
All right, okay. But let's not rehash it.
I remember it being very
We've only done
sincere.
that over the weekend.
It's been rehashed.
I only remember it being very sincere. I gave my mommy a cookie puss.
Okay.
Hey, and it was sincere.
and Robin gave her mother an arsenic cookie puss. So
No, it was just straight arsenic. She's a grown woman.
Do they still make cookie puss, I wonder?
Yeah.
I'm sure they do. That's a
And
perennial.
Fudgy the Whale. And
Fudgy the Whale.
And then you were goofing on Fudgy the Whale. In the voice, you're saying, I hate Fudgy the Whale.
I do.
Oh, that's great.
Fudgy the Whale is bad.
And, in fairness to Fred, since it was the #1 bid, too, just to go back, I finally heard the whole thing. Robin is the one who said, Fred must have said it to you earlier in life at some point, because you said, remember Fred used to get his mother cookie puss all the time. That's how you got into it. So Fred must have confided in you or something.
Right.
that was a mistake.
Fred's gotten, sort of more
He's sophisticated
socially
now.
normalized by his wife,
He's a sophisticated.
Allison Norris, who, has a normal sort of background. Sensibility.
Well, she's from this planet. I mean, that's really where the whole Fred is from Mars thing sort of stemmed.
No, this thing from Mars came from a very angry joke man.
No, the thing from Mars comes because it's
a
like
very angry, bitter,
it's like you're from
mean,
another planet.
nasty little fucking troll
It's
named
like
Jackie
you don't
Marley.
know the customs of our planet.
Right.
I love how Robin acts like she's got the boats and everything else like that.
You know what I mean, Fred?
We all came from shit.
Fred, the simplest thing.
But now all of a sudden Robin has reinvented herself as Dame, Edith Evans or something. I love
she
that
always
shit.
could fend for herself. You were like,
come on.
You were like Kyle XY. I had to take you around.
Really, we weren't
You
sure
weren't much
about
better,
you.
bud.
Oh, come on. I at least
Before
looked
you were
like
king of all media.
No, I at least could
you were a
carry
slob
on.
like the rest of us.
Oh, it wasn't the slob thing. It
wasn't
just,
slob. He's missing the
You seem
point.
to not know.
I miss
things.
no point.
You
I'm
never
getting
had
the point
a bank
right now.
account. You were 25 years old.
I'm getting the point. We're rehashing history.
No, it was just that you were 25 years old, and my wife and I had to take you around and teach you how to open a bank account and how to get an apartment.
There's even a statute of limitations on murder and things like that. There's no statute of limitations on these stories.
No, you're a much more sophisticated guy now, and I am contending that.
Oh, stop wheezing,
Wait a
Robin.
minute.
The
No,
cookie
come on.
puss. I am contending that the cookie puss was a legitimate gift that
No,
you
it
thought was a
not.
nice gift.
You
That's
know
all I'm
what?
contending.
Howard.
It's not.
And I will
but
always
there
think
you
that.
go.
Howard,
It makes a better story to do it the other
acting
way.
Remember, you know how we laugh at Richard because he says he goes to the same restaurant
Right.
every night?
That's Fred.
Who did that?
Fred.
You know what? This is like talking about somebody when they're 5 years old. It's 20 years, guys.
You were.
Give it up.
25.
You were 25 years old.
And guess what? I'm not 25 anymore. And we're talking about, it's like, you know, it's like...
You know what, at least Richard went to a Chinese restaurant. Fred would go across the street to his, what was it, like a deli?
Yeah.
Were you afraid to venture out on your own? That's what it was.
Right, it was
No,
close.
I went to a lot
so
of
he
them.
was.
That's a place I went every day because it was right across the street. I would get my coffee there every day.
It was like a Vietnamese place, right?
It might have been.
But it was owned by a foreigner.
Yeah. Oh, everything's owned by a foreigner.
You'd go in there, and you'd go in there and talk to the dude every day, and
You were a regular.
Very much.
and he'd have like a hero every night or something.
Right.
What did you get there? What did you order?
I ordered a cup of coffee and whatever. You know, I was smoking at the time. Get a pack of smokes.
Yeah, but you got your dinner there. Every
No.
night. It was like your kitchen.
No.
It was. See, he's lying.
See, now he's going to make.
Oh, here
he's
we go.
revising
I love this.
history.
It's like, you guys are nuts.
He'd be in there for all 3
You guys
meals.
are insane.
What do you want, Fred? Do you want the same, Fred?
If you want to have a conversation, we'll have a conversation.
That's
You
where he
just wanna
bought
sit
his.
there and just
That's
shoot
where he
shit,
bought his
go ahead.
mom's earrings for the deli across the street. Fred, I got some nice
That's a funny
earrings.
one.
They fell off the back of a truck.
Finally, a good joke.
Fred, what do you want for dinner tonight? The meatloaf again?
No, that's Hindu.
We just got a shipment of real human ears. You could eat.
Barbecued ears.
Barbecue. Well, I think Fred was just very frightened back then. When
He had never been out of that little community he
This
grew
is
up
beautiful
in.
when people have a conversation with you. When you're sitting in the room, it's like you feel like a fucking, anthropology rat or something.
The big city scared him.
Yep. Hey, I understand.
Wait a minute, is this the woman that I knocked on her door one night because I thought I was having a heart attack when I opened the door?
I was much better, Fred, but we're talking about you.
Why wouldn't you open your door?
Wait a minute, but he was knocking on my door because he had been splitting logs that weekend.
No.
And now thought he was having a heart
let's not
attack.
divert. Let's focus on the task at hand. And the task at hand was I tried calling someone, and then you tried going over and talking to him. I ended up having.
He was so funny because he had cut down a tree.
No, I hadn't cut down a tree, Robin.
He's like,
boy,
Abe
Jesus Christ! Is it my life or is it not?
He's like Abe Lincoln who's splitting rails.
There's nothing more frustrating when you tell somebody what's going on. No, that's not what happened.
I feel weak. I haven't been eating. I wanted to lose weight. God, I'm so damn thin right now, but man, I don't eat anything.
So the weight you put on, you took off.
Yeah, I got inspired by Beth. She's doing a lingerie shoot today.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So she goes into this mode, she broke her foot, so she can't really exercise, although she's been going to a gym anyway. She doesn't care.
She told me she was going to try Pilates to keep
she
herself,
doesn't. She doesn't care. And then she had the shoot, so she had to get real thin for it. So she just doesn't eat. Literally doesn't eat for days.
Wow.
I go, what day are you up to that you haven't eaten? She goes, I don't know.
She hardly can lift her head off the pillow. I was reading in one of the tabloids. That's what it keeps ending Renee Zellweger's relationships. They say she is so obsessed about her weight and dieting that she makes every guy she's with crazy. That's why they can't stay with her.
Really?
Yeah, they say she'll starve herself to the point where she's weak and tired and cranky.
Passed out. I told Beth, banging me is such great exercise. I told her how many calories you lose when you bang me.
It's a good move.
That's right. That's all the exercise you should need.
That's right.
Want to work out a little more?
That's right.
Come back to the gym.
I met a cousin of Beth's in Cleveland this weekend. She was at my show. She's very pretty
Yeah?
family. Yeah.
They all are pretty, huh?
Yeah.
Good. Which cousin is that? I probably don't even know her.
She said she's a second cousin, but she has Beth's last name. Oh. And you look into her face, you could tell.
See a resemblance.
Yeah.
She was very nice.
Do you think there's any chance the two of them would go to bed with me?
I don't know.
Or maybe Artie, were you trying to work something? You're a single guy now.
Yeah, Artie, we could be
You could
brother-in-laws.
be dating Beth's cousin. That would be great.
Have fun.
Howard's worst nightmare.
Nah, I like that.
That would be hysterical. You two in the same family, practically.
Christ.
Did you hit on her? Hey, wait, what's the story? Did you get
I
laid
did
this
not
weekend?
hit on her. Okay, listen to what I pulled here.
Uh-oh. Forget the commercial.
I found out that I sort of have I definitely relate more to a loser guy who gets blown off by a chick than you know, anybody else, because I've always been that guy. But through show business, you know, sometimes you can get a broad, you know.
Right.
So this was a theater in Cleveland, outside of Cleveland, 1,500 people, sold out, great crowd, really energetic, and I had a couple of drinks on stage. I did about an hour, and at the end, you know, the crowd sort of really came towards the stage, and I was signing autographs, and there was a lot of hot chicks, but I was a little lit, and I said, fuck it. The security guys were so cool. I was signing autographs, and the security guy said, listen, point to a hot chick. We'll take them backstage if you want.
Nice.
And I said, you know what?
This is beautiful.
Fuck it. I'm going to be David Lee Roth there. You know?
Like David Lee Roth. When John Belushi died, he had girls crying and Playboy Playmates fighting over it.
Right. I mean, you know. So I said, you know what? Fuck it. And there were a lot of like really hot, like those Midwestern blonde, like really
corn-fed girls.
Yeah.
Corn.
So and I was being ruthless, dude. In my head, I was being ruthless. I said,
it was evil Artie.
I pointed. I go her, and then they start going, we can come backstage, and they start jumping around. And one of them had a friend, so a couple went back.
How old? Like real young?
14. Well, I'll get to the part where the two chicks that came in the limo with us back were both 22 years old.
Oh, nice. Well, you ain't that old. You're 35.
I'm 38. You know, I mean, you could work.
I tell people you're 35. Go ahead. Yeah.
I should start doing that. It's Show Business Live. But a really hot brunette chick comes up, and during the show, she had brought me a drink on stage too, and she was real sexy, like my type. And I was like, "Fuck it." I said, "Yeah, her, definitely her." And she goes, "My friend's with me too," and her friend was really hot too. I go, "Yeah, both of them." So as they're going backstage, security guys, I see out of the corner of my eye, she's with a guy who looked like a really nice guy, just like a guy, you know, a fan of ours, typical, you know,
right.
And he looks at her and he goes, "What are you doing?" And she goes, "I'm going backstage." And she keeps walking. Now, in the corner of my eye, I'm looking at the guy, and I feel so sorry for the fucking guy that I go, dude. I called him. I said, "You can come too. You can come too."
No.
And I don't know what the guy. I mean, it was like she was being evil, you know, and really busting his balls. And again, I relate more to that guy.
All right, that's good.
Turns out the other chick was with a guy too.
Oh,
so
you have no luck.
I'm not smooth. I'm not smooth at all. I said to the guy, "Yeah, both of you guys can come back." But now I said, "Fuck it, fuck them."
You know what? Both
He's
guys
backstage with a bunch of guys.
Yeah, both guys come back and the girls go home.
I'll find. Well, listen to what happened. So I said, "Fuck it, I'll find a few more hot chicks." And
somebody's got to be single here.
I pick out another 4.
Right.
And then what happened was the Stern Fan Network guys were there, and they had come to my DVD signing earlier in the day, and they made me promise they could come backstage. But they're 4 guys, and I was like, all right, because that Stern Fan Network, you don't want to get them mad at you, man. They're like fucking the mafia.
About you, yeah.
Right. So I said to those guys, you can come back now. So
what were their names? Like, did they have special handles?
Yeah, what the fuck were their handles? I forget the handles. I was thinking about the chick.
But
so listen to the full loser story here.
Yeah.
So now,
if you got laid.
So now I go backstage, and now it's like a gaggle of people there, and I was with Nick DiPaolo and these 2 other guys, and Nick is married, and Nick is very faithful to his wife, which, you know, he's like, so he was like, I don't even want to see any of this. I'm walking outside because he was just like, I'm gonna have a cigarette.
You say he must fuck around.
I mean, no, he doesn't. He's being a very like faithful guy. He like made a commitment to this marriage thing because Nick years ago.
How long's he married, man? 2 years or so far.
He's been married a couple years, but you know, he seems happy. Him and his wife are perfect for each other. Actually, a very good couple. So he's being a good boy, and he just walks out to have a cigarette because he doesn't want to see a guy way uglier and fatter than him get laid, I guess. So now I got to deal with the fact. So the hot chick with the boyfriend, though, was being super aggressive. Like the way I wanted some of the other chicks who were single to do. But they were sort of laying back. She was coming up to me and going, I'm originally from New York, Artie. I'm taking you out. We're partying. And the guy is looking at her like, what are you doing? And she goes, I'm going to party with Artie. That's what I'm going to do. She started hugging me, and like it was really awkward for me. And again, because I'm not used to being that guy that the girl wants, you know.
Right.
And the other guy's way better looking than me, and I'm thinking showbiz, man. It's unreal.
That's the greatest.
So yeah, right. No. So she's being more aggressive. I'm like, I don't know.
The story doesn't end with you getting a load on your chest, does it?
No. No, it's not quite that bad.
Good.
So finally I go to her. I go, I don't know. You guys going to a bar? She goes, we'll take you out. And then the guy sort of gets her aside, and I see out of the corner of my eye he's getting a little tense, and he goes, you are married. That's what he says.
Oh my God, he married her.
I guess if either that or he's talking about her husband that he knows. I don't know what the fuck.
Right. You're married to another man, and you're cheating on both of us.
It was weird. He goes, you are married. So now I'm going, okay, this chick is bad news. All right. So I don't want any part.
Bad news is the kind I like.
Well, you know, I don't.
But the guy's there, Howard. He could shoot him.
I don't want to get shot.
I've done that move. But go ahead.
Oh, you have?
You're better than me.
The guy there?
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at
well, wait.
Hey,
we'll hear that story after this.
I had a mean streak.
Really fucked the commercial after this. We'll hear that one. So now I'm like just trying. I got to keep her away from me because I don't want to get shot. So these other two girls, they talk about a part of Cleveland called the West 6th Street bar. There are a lot of great bars. She goes, we're all going to a bar. It'll be real fun. It's like a college bar. But I go, the bar's going to be nuts. And you try to make that creepy move where you go, well, you know, my hotel has a bar.
Yes.
No, that's the hard part.
So they were kind of not into that. And I was like, okay, I don't want to creep them out here. So I said, well, where's this bar? They go, all our friends are going.
Dude,
and
you're
then,
wasting time. You just say to one of them, listen, man, let's get out of here together.
Well, so now they go.
This is getting crazy. Let's get away from
We had a really big limo, and they say, can we come in the limo with you?
So all the dudes, too?
No. Just these
the
two other girls. The other people, I had to focus on a couple. You know what I mean?
Good.
So
I like this.
Because me and my other buddy who was there.
You got the two girls in the limo and got rid of these guys.
Right. Me and the one other comedian that was there is single as well. It was like
the other chick pissed? The one who was with the guy? Was she all pissed?
You know what? They went off to their own domestic squabble. I said, fuck it. It looked like there was going to be a major argument going on over there. So the two chicks, like 22-year-old chicks, both really, really hot. You know, definitely solid 8s, come in the limo with us, and they go, we'll go to the bar together. So they get in the limo, and then it's me, the other comic who's single, who's trying to rap with them too, and Nick, again, still miserable, smoking a cigarette out there, and the limo driver. So now it's like you're talking to 22-year-old girls, which is, oh my God, you know. It's like,
who cares?
Right. So I realize I have nothing to say to them. We pull up to the hotel. We drop Nick off. He gets out, and he goes, it's good luck, fucker.
Well, Nick's a bummer at this point.
Yeah, well, so he leaves, but he was cool. He's like, I'm going to get out of your way. Go nuts, you know. So he leaves. The other guy leaves. Now it's just me, my other friend, and the two girls. Perfect man.
Perfect.
You know. And both of them.
Did you care which one you got?
No, both were hot. How rare does this happen? Either one was fine.
You didn't even care which one.
Oh, this sounds good, man.
So we drive up to this bar.
Go ahead.
Now, the most conspicuous thing ever. Picture like this entire row.
Well, dude,
of
now's
Cleveland.
the time you say, hey, you know what? Why don't we just go back to the room?
See, this is where I need some advice because I got to figure this out.
I'd say, you know what? I don't want to go to a bar. I just did a big show, and I got, and Howard needs me tomorrow.
I was trying to, believe me, I tried to pull all that shit. And first of all, after I come off stage, I was sweaty. I had to look grosser than ever. I mean, they really had to take a bullet for the team, these two. So
this is where you need Coke.
And also, absolutely, that helps everything.
Howard, why does he even stop at 4 girls or 6 girls? Why doesn't he have 12 girls?
You got to focus on a couple. You got to
girls.
You know what I mean?
Girls, no, he's right. He's got this down right. Except, like now you go.
Well, listen to what happens.
Make the creepy move and go. Let's go back to the room.
But the girls will start competing for his attention at that point. Then you know who to go with.
Listen to what fucking happens here. So now we pull up to this hot area of Cleveland. All these like great bars, lines of kids outside. And again, you know how huge you've been in Cleveland forever. Big limo pulls up. Some people who had been at the show were at the bars.
Right, of course.
So the limo pulls up and they know it's me right away. I'm the only guy with a limo in this town, I guess. And so as
the town limo,
right? As the limo's pulling up, they start screaming Artie and everything. We get out of the thing with the two girls. Forget it. The lines of people, a bachelor party, guys who've been at the show.
Perfect.
Shock the push shirts, Major Stern fans.
Say, let's get out of here. I don't want to deal with this.
So this one kid, it was his bachelor party. I get out of the car. He like elbows the two girls out of the way, gives me a big sweaty bear hug, and goes, "It's my bachelor party. Sign my forehead," and gives me his magic marker. I'm like, dude, I got to do this. So they want to go into this bar that is ground zero for this to meet their friends. And I go, I walk up to them. I go, girls, listen, I can't do this. I can't go in. You see, it's crazy. And they're like, yeah, we get it. I go, there's a bar back at the hotel. I may go have a drink there. And they're like, we got to go meet our friends. We love that, that type of thing. thing. So I go, and the one girl goes,
sorry.
The one girl goes, I come into New York all the time. My friend like goes to school there, and she goes, can I give you my number?
What school? High school?
I don't know.
Yeah.
She goes, can I give you my number? And I got her number. I got both of their phone numbers. They gave them to me, it was weird. And then I said, well, I really got to go. She goes, and you know what? I would have tried to bite the bullet and go, but there was no way to go in one of these bars. It would have been impossible.
No.
Right, you're not going to make any time in that bar.
Dude, when you had him in the limo, you say to him, listen, we're going, fuck this bar, man.
Right.
Let's
Well,
go.
I tried to hint at that. It was like, I mean, they
you
weren't.
say, this is what I'm doing.
They weren't stripper types. They were like, you know, just
Nice
regular
girls.
people. Yeah, it was. So they were creeped out by the hotel.
See,
thing.
that's what I'm saying. He needed more people. That way you say
Yeah.
to the girls, we're having a party at my room.
You got a shitty selection of girls.
Anyway,
Robin might be right on this one.
You know, I'm still drunk. They give me their numbers, and then I leave, and my buddy goes with them. And I'm like, dude, don't even call me if you fuck one of them, because I'm going to be
Did he
livid.
fuck one of them?
No, he didn't. He talked to me the next day, and he was like, you know, we got in the bar, and they sort of blew me off and everything. But I got into the limo, and it was just me and the limo guy going back to the hotel, and he was laughing his ass off. He goes, hey, man,
hey, you loser.
You came close. So, of course, I go back to the hotel.
Ooh.
I take a shower. I get a cheeseburger, and I jerk off.
Why didn't you just tell the girls, hey, why don't you go to the bar and come back to my room later and we'll party?
So your move at that point would have been in the limo.
My move is clear. I'm very direct because I have no fucking patience.
Right.
I'm a nut.
He's not going to any party.
I ain't going to any party. The party is right here.
Right.
Where I am. And I say point blank, I go, hey, let's go back to the hotel and party there.
Right.
Remember Bingo when she was here the other day?
Yeah.
Even the old hippie knew, there's going to be a whole happening at my house. The only happening was Bingo.
Well, here's
there
a
was
weird...
nobody there. You could have even said there was a party in your room.
What happened that was weird was the chick, like sometimes you get a vibe a chick is raring to go, and the only one that was that aggressive was the one with the married one.
And that's the one you go to.
You know, and if I tell you what, man, I don't know
you
what...
did the right thing. You
if
don't
I
want to do
would've-
that in front of her man.
Oh, forget, because I would have felt like such a douchebag.
You did
well,
that to some guy?
I did a thing where this chick I knew was there with her husband at some event. And she came up to me and said, hey, I want to fuck you. And I was like, well, you know, it looks like you're pretty busy. She goes, you tell me where to meet you, I'll meet you.
Oh, my God.
So I said,
and that's sexy, too, as wrong as it is.
I said, listen, I don't agree with you, but you know where I am. If you want to come visit me. I got home 10 minutes later, the doorbell rang, and I was like, okay, what the hell? And I would never do that again because it was wrong.
But at least you weren't taking the guy in your limo.
No.
I felt so bad. I felt so bad for this fucking guy. He really had a look on his face like, what are you doing? And I got a feeling, though, if I was a fucking dick and said to the security guys, he can't come back.
Yeah, she would have been in there by herself.
You never know.
You did the right thing. You had a heart. You had a heart.
Yeah.
And you're a guy, and you got to do the right thing. And not only that, there was I remember in Washington, Fred will notice, I did a record signing once. A chick walks up straight up to me with her boyfriend, and the boyfriend says, this girl was the hottest thing I've ever seen. I'm telling you, she looked like fucking Carmen Electra.
Right.
He walks in, he's like a biker dude, and he says to me, hey, my girlfriend likes her. You want to kiss her? So I go, I don't know. He goes, do whatever you want to her. I go, really? He goes, yeah. So then she goes to the bathroom and the record store, and she walks away. Oh, no, I know what. He walked away to go to the bathroom, and she's standing there with me, like, waiting to make out at the record store.
Yeah.
And no one was at my record signing. It was unbelievable.
How weird.
It's you and this girl.
Yeah, it was just me and this girl, and she's super hot. And then he comes back and he goes, hey, man, he goes, you know what? Any other guy ever even looks at my fucking girlfriend, I'll kill him.
Oh.
He goes, but I'm a fan of yours. You do what you want with her. And I just said, I said, hey, thank you. She's a beautiful girl, but, you know.
What city was this in?
Washington,
D.C.
I said, first of all, I'm married, you know, which I was faithful. And secondly, it was like weird. Like, I mean, this guy probably going to chop me up at some point.
Right, he could get pissed off at you one day and come back.
I said to my one buddy who I work with on the road sometimes, I'm like, okay, if we're going to do this now that I'm single here or whatever, and our objective is pussy at these gigs, we got to figure out a game plan.
Right,
and it is try to get a private party afterwards somewhere. And you just let us select
you got to let these guys. you got to get somebody in charge, like a Ronnie type.
Like a trim. One band had a trim coordinator. That's what they call it.
You got to get like a Ronnie type who gets it,
Right.
and who's like a complete brazen guy. He just goes up and says, "You girls want to come back and party?" They go, "Yeah." They go, "Come our boyfriends come?" Go, "Fuck you."
Fuck some hoes.
We're not looking for boyfriend night.
Yeah, they take care of that before they ever get to you.
By the time they get to you, is pretty good shot.
Right.
That it's like 5 chicks who are probably one of them's going to blow you.
These security guys, the Palace Theater in Lorain, Ohio, their security, they so get it. They were fucking men's men. They were like,
but
dude,
you broke down the system.
I know. He goes, you point to a chick and
no, say to them, that embarrasses me. I don't want to point to any chicks.
Right.
Use your judgment. In fact, you got to get a guy who says to those guys, listen, Artie can get laid a lot.
Need a bullshitter.
Yeah, don't embarrass Artie.
Right.
And don't ask Artie if he doesn't care about stuff like that. But if I'm telling you, here's what we want.
Right. Here's some backstage passes.
Yeah, we want, this is
right,
what
that's what you need passes to give out. Yeah.
Like Gary's a gavone. In the old days when I was single, a hot chick would be in here, and I'd say to Gary, ask her if she has a phone number and this and that. Do me a favor. And he'd come back and he goes, oh, I didn't know you were serious.
Remember that he did that a couple of times. You really wanted that,
now, Ronnie, the limo driver, is a different story. You get a type of guy like that who walks up and he says to these...
He knows what he's doing.
He says, listen.
Yeah.
Get us some fucking single girls who are hot.
Right.
You know what? Maybe you need to hang out with Ronnie so he'll go with you on these
Bring
things.
Ronnie with you. He'll coordinate.
I made a bad choice in the chick who was with somebody because that started an avalanche of negativity.
Right.
And the 2 girls that came in the limo, they were very nice, but they're not stripper like crazy girls.
Oh, come on, Artie. You don't know what those girls are like.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Couple of drinks in them, bag. And these were not the kind of bars like New York clubs that have like a private area. I mean, they were it would be hanging in a bar,
like college bars.
Right. That's what they called them. They said college bars.
Like even when Ralph and I would go out, he would say to Ralph would say to the bouncer guy would be like, listen, sectioning off your area, no one will be above the bar with you. Ralph would walk over and he'd say, listen, we don't want guys coming over, but if you see a hot chick, she's allowed in.
Bring her over.
So before you know, I never did anything, but all of a sudden, only hot chicks were in your area. You start. Guys would come by, and I'd go, "Oh yeah, come on in," and then the bouncer would go, "You're not. You get out of here."
Right. And Artie doesn't understand that exclusivity, that idea that only you can get here, heightens your
appeal.
That's right.
Yeah, and take a shave.
That's why that scene at the Hard Rock Pool a few years ago, that whatever they call it, rehab on Sundays.
Yeah.
Oh God, what a scene!
Are you bringing that girl to the premiere, the one who called in the other day with the flat stomach?
I'm not bringing her. I mean, she's
be
coming,
there, right?
I'm not taking.
She said she's going to blow you.
What about Siobhan's daughter?
I'm not taking.
Are you going to call her?
You know what? I'm really thinking about calling her.
You want to know something? Siobhan keeps calling and saying, "When are you going to call the daughter?"
Again, which worries me because I'm afraid the girl is grossed out by me and Siobhan is forcing her on me.
That's not it.
But
dude, who cares?
I'm not taking a date. That's disrespectful to Dana. It's too soon. I'm not taking a date to the premiere.
Die? What are you?
No, but I mean, we just
statute of limitations.
We just broke up, and it's
disrespectful. Are you going out with her or not?
Who, Dana? Right now, no, absolutely not.
So what are you worried about?
But it just happened. I'm not going to go.
It didn't just happen. This has been happening.
It's been happening for a year. I'm sick of it already.
No, I wouldn't do that to her. That's not right.
You're so crazy.
I'm not saying I'm against getting laid in a hotel later in the night. I'm not taking a date.
That I understand.
You know what I mean?
I understand.
Well, on the night of your premiere, Artie, you should get laid.
It's going to be, first of all,
if you don't get
First of all, Dana is in the movie. How hard is this going to be?
I don't know.
She's in for 2 seconds. We put her in the background or something.
If you don't get laid the night of your premiere, what's the point?
The premiere of Artie Lang's Beer League at the Ziegfeld.
You gotta get laid that night.
You don't get laid, you can't get laid.
Hey, Allison, you're on the air in Cleveland. And then we got to get to Lisa G, who's here with the headlines. Go ahead, Allison.
Oh, hey, Artie. I was the one that bought you a shot at the end of the show.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We wanted you to come out with us so bad.
Wait, was this the girl who came backstage?
I did.
With your boyfriend?
Well, he's actually my husband.
But, sweetie, what was going on there? Like, you were going backstage, and you weren't taking him, though.
Oh, well, this is so funny. He and my friend's husband, they wanted to go get the T-shirts. They were like, oh, go meet Artie, go say hi. And we really wanted to take you out, get you out of Lorraine, and go out.
See, this is what girls don't understand.
Yeah, but it didn't
I know,
look.
that's what my husband said.
You don't understand. Artie doesn't want to go out. He wants to fuck you.
I know.
You know, he doesn't want to go out. He can go out anytime.
He's not looking for a good time in Cleveland.
Howard, this chick is
Chicks don't
hot.
get it.
Yeah, she thinks I want to
Honey,
go
were
out
you
to
gonna-
find the
He
bar.
just got out of prison.
Honey, were you going to have sex with Artie at any point?
No, I know. My husband said that. He's like, you're going to cockblock Artie. Just let him be. Go out
Your
with
husband is so right, and I'm glad. You know, because I mean, look, honey, you're really hot. You know, and of course, I was thinking you were a little lit. I was lit. I was thinking I might have a shot.
Could he have gotten a shot with you?
No.
She's married.
Just Artie, just because I'm married.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you read the situation properly.
Yeah, you know, it would have been.
Are you coming back to Cleveland soon?
These girls are
Christmas
I'm
time.
hanging up on her.
Yeah.
They think you want to hang out with
She
them.
really thinks I want to find the bar to drink.
Yeah, like we could show you such a good time, me and my husband, and it'll be so cool, Artie. We'll be hanging out with Artie.
You and your husband.
And you could talk about the show.
Yeah, broads don't get it. They really, and this chick seemed like a chick who's, you know, she's not naive, and even hip chicks, they don't get it.
Guys want to hook up. Although, like possibly if you went out with her and her husband, like maybe get laid. But wait, if you can't get laid at your own concert, where the hell are you going to get laid?
Right.
I mean, you're the star of the party here.
It was a very awkward situation, and you know,
you need some help putting that all together. I could see what's going on there. You don't have people.
I got to get people.
Yeah. I mean, even Gary the retard called up. This I don't know who put him up to this, or he did it on his own. He was at first I didn't know what he was talking about. I think he's saying he's going to go out and bang Dana to taunt Artie.
Gary the retard.
Yeah, because he hates you because you always goof.
Now, what if that happens?
Hey, Artie, you son of a bitch! I'm telling you, talking about Dana, you asshole! I'm gonna fuck Dana, you retard! I'm gonna fuck her like a bottom and we'll stick the fire hose up and piss and let it all wet up!
Oh.
See you, asshole! Bye, you jerk!
That would be good.
Wow.
He's ruthless. You find out Gary the retard's banging Dana behind your back.
Hello, Artie. I just want you to be the first to know. I didn't want your friends to tell you or you to hear it on the air, but I hooked up with Gary the retard.
Yeah, it'd be like Gary going, Artie, you know, that voice I put on the show is bullshit. You know.
I'm really a smooth guy.
Dan and I really love each other.
All right, Gary, it's war, motherfucker. You just crossed. I'm gonna fuck that chick.
Hi, I'm Sarah Silverman. I just bought this coat at H&M, and I'm very excited to be at the Sirius headquarters to be on Howard's show. I'm very excited. I haven't been on this yet. I have to remember to not watch my mouth.
Drop F-bombs with your new coat?
I'm gonna fucking wear this fucking red coat.
You're bad, Sarah.
I'm so bad.
Sarah Silverman is here. She is a beautiful comedian.
Whoa.
Nice studio, huh?
Whoa.
Damn right.
Don't we deserve a nice studio?
You're saying whoa like we don't deserve it.
I'm not saying whoa like you don't deserve it. I'm saying whoa like finally.
A nice studio, right?
Yeah. I thought you guys were going to leave the Sibian out for me.
Why don't you try it? Sit on it, for God's sakes. You're open to that kind of
Is
thing.
there a way I can just sit on it on the back?
You could sit on it with your clothes on and feel what it feels like if you want. I mean, you don't have to be undressed, but sit on it and tell me if it's any good.
You can get you will know in the first 10 seconds whether
you like it or
it's
not.
the real deal or not. But you can have your clothes on. It's cool.
Sit on it. Just see what it feels like.
Jimmy would kill me.
Oh, Jimmy loves it.
Jimmy loves this show.
Jimmy
He loves
wants you
the
to get
Sibian.
with other women.
Oh, it's small. It's not like a big contraption.
Very
It's something
unassuming.
you could have. It looks like, doesn't it already look
I
like
sat on
a
it.
comedy club chair with a little something on it?
Yeah, actually, that's true.
You
Which is
gotta
just
sit on it.
depressing.
You see, you would tell me what you think of it for real.
Oh, my goodness.
I
I'm getting out a thing for you.
No, I'm not. Oh.
I can
Sit
tell
on
you,
that.
you know who did, you know who sat on it?
Carmen Electra.
But with her clothes on.
Right.
She's a star.
I know.
Right.
And she did it.
You could be where she was.
You want to try it?
Hi.
She sat on
No,
it with
no,
Justin
I was
Timberlake.
kidding. I can't.
I really feel like you're not kidding.
I would like to, like, at home.
No, you can't take it home with you. The show doesn't work that
It's
way.
wrong if you do it alone.
Yeah, that'd be creepy.
It's not like the elementary school gerbils you can have for the weekend.
Right, you take them home.
Take it home and watch it.
My kids used to do that. They'd get the gerbil.
Animal, yeah.
And they'd take it home, and I'd be shitting my pants that the gerbil was a rabbit. The class had a rabbit. And you got it for the weekend, and I had to, worry the rabbit was going to die on my watch.
I did that too. As a kid, I took the rabbit home, and you're so afraid. What if it dies over the weekend?
But what about Sarah taking the Sibian home over the weekend?
Will she break it?
How long are you in town
I'd
for?
have to check it on the plane.
Are you just here for the day?
No, I've been here since Thursday, and I'm here until Friday.
And what are you doing? You're promoting?
Promoting your movie, right?
I'm a little bit promoting that movie School for Scoundrels that comes out on the 29th. But I'm also on Thursday, I'm doing this new comedy club called Comics, spelled with an X.
Oh.
Yeah, isn't
I heard
that funny?
about this. The one down in the...
It's already a screen.
The one in the meatpacking district?
Yeah, it's in the meatpacking district.
Very hip.
COMIX.
Yes.
Oh.
Hilarious.
Why does every comedy club have to have a goofy name?
I know.
Why can't it just be Comics? COMIC.
I'm thinking about opening one where I live. Now, get this. This is great because it's a cool, hip name, I think, and it tells you where it is.
Okay.
Hojoken.
No.
Yeah.
Instead of Hoboken.
Yeah, and you know it's in Hoboken, but it's Hojoken.
Wow.
I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll get you for the opening weekend as well.
Oh, yeah.
We'll call you.
You're good at naming stuff. I turned to Sarah once. I said, I'm actually building a house, so I said to Sarah, the builder said you have to name your house, which is like really gay, to name your house.
Yeah. How do you name a house?
She goes, so that's an easy one. The name should be Yidle Didle. So
That's odd.
Manor.
Yidle Didle Manor?
She comes up with names real quick.
You know what? That's like Bubble Hill, Eddie Murphy. It's better than Bubble Hill.
Bubble Hill, Yidle Didle.
Yidle Didle's better.
Well, Jimmy, who is Sarah's boyfriend, says that's nothing. They top each other all the time. And he goes, it should be Fart Manor.
That's pretty good.
So, they fight all the time just about who's funnier, I think.
You don't fight, but whenever one person says something funny, the other one's brain starts working to try to think of something else.
I do feel pressure when I'm around you guys as a couple because I figure, well, they're so funny.
It's
you
really
gotta
a
be
comedy
witty.
couple, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm really not good at coming up with these little witty lines, and those two are so good at it.
You're
so they're throwing them out all the time.
Yeah, they always go fast.
Yeah. We're not wacky to hang out with.
No. I mean, but Jimmy and Sarah spent a week with us.
Right.
And we have a good time together. I really like them. And I don't like too many couples. I usually have a problem either with the guy or the girl. But I don't have a problem with Jimmy and Sarah. I was actually sad when they left.
Wow.
I know. We were sad, too.
Yeah. We had such a good time.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was sad when they left.
You want to live with them.
Oh,
well, I'm
such a fun time.
I'm not too fond of too many guys. And Jimmy is sincerely one of the nicest guys I've ever met.
Really?
Yeah, he really is.
He's the most thoughtful person.
Jimmy Kimmel I'm talking about.
I get you.
He's got a TV show.
Yeah, and he's going to have another TV show. He's got a game show he's going to do.
Wait, Jimmy's on the phone. He wants to tell you to ride the Sibian. What is it, Jimmy? Jimmy?
Good morning.
Yeah,
Good morning, Howard. How you doing?
Good morning. And what do you want to tell Sarah?
Sarah, be thoughtful and ride the Sibian. Come on.
There you go.
Oh, okay, darling.
Obviously not Jimmy.
I'll jump right on it.
But, I spent time with them, and I felt sad. Usually I can't wait for somebody to get out the door.
So Jimmy's a nice guy. I don't really, I've only seen him on the show. So.
Oh, he's really very sincere.
He's nice here. I figure it's an act.
Good guy.
Yeah. And those two, you're not going to get married.
That's right.
Yeah. See, this is the
Howard
first...
and I feel very strongly about something. Howard?
No, you feel strongly about it. I think it's great, though.
What, is this a cause you two have?
Sarah announced that she will never get married until gay people
can get married.
But I said it before it was cool.
Right. So I latched onto this.
Right
I said,
away.
What a great thing.
Because those religious people are never going to let that happen.
And now Brad Pitt just said it. He said he will not marry Angelina Jolie until gays can get married.
Yeah, monkey see, monkey do.
I tell ya. What a copycat.
I told Dana I will not have children until gay people can have children.
Wow, that's smart.
So we're waiting on that medical miracle.
But one of the weird things hanging around with Sarah and Jimmy is, if there is something weird about it, is that you wonder what they say about you behind your back. Because
do you guys spend time talking about everybody else under the sun?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I get very weirded out because those two, I feel, as comedians, are very judgmental.
Right.
You know.
But there's nothing. Well, I mean, the opposite obviously is true. I mean, all you guys do is talk about your friends.
Right.
I mean, it's all you do, and it's also why it's so much fun. I mean, you're obviously a great storyteller, as is Artie, and but like, the weird thing is Beth is also a great storyteller. So like, we're just like this whenever we're with them at every meal. It's just like, it's so fun. It's story time, and you guys have the best, the funniest stories, and you tell them so well. And I don't know what my point is, other than all we talk about when we're alone is just, I mean, it's...
Really?
Well,
See, I
you were
thought...
basically saying you're wondering what they're saying about you. What stories do they get from being with you?
Yeah, there must be something good. Like,
I'm telling you, I really kind of don't.
Really?
Yeah, I don't with them. That's probably why I like them so much.
So you don't talk about them to other people?
No, I don't badmouth them. You know. Everybody else I badmouth.
I know.
You know, I look for the most, whatever I can find, and I pick on
right,
it.
yeah. You just...
Like a scab.
That's true. I can attest to that, because the couple times you've been away with them, you come back and you just go, like, off the air. He'll just say, like, yeah, we had a really, really great time.
Yeah, I think I love Jimmy. Like, in a very sincere way. I really do.
Would you marry Jimmy?
I would marry Jimmy.
If they do approve gay marriage?
Yeah.
That would be great.
But then Sarah would have to marry.
I said to Beth, I really love Jimmy. I do. I really.
He really is a nice guy, Jimmy.
He's a great guy.
I've been an acquaintance of his for a long time.
Yeah, and Sarah bangs him.
Wow. Good for her.
And I really like Sarah. I mean, it's like really weird. I just like the two of them very much.
It's not like you have to put up with Sarah because you love Jimmy.
No, I don't. I would hang out with Sarah even apart from Jimmy.
I see.
It's very good. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Belly laughs, and also just good conversation.
Yeah, but I never know if you're sincere that you really like me. Like maybe you're disappointed with me when you hang out with me.
Why would she be disappointed? Are you
This
not
isn't
funny
good radio,
or fun?
but I adore you. I mean,
yeah?
I just,
Okay.
I do. I just swoon for both of you.
I wonder who I'll be friends with if you two break up, though.
Can't you be? You couldn't maintain friendships with both of them?
Well, it always happens that one goes out the window, and that's not my fault. But it just happens that way.
I don't see us breaking up. I don't think you have to worry about it. It's like if you and Beth break up, it's just like not gonna happen. That's what's also nice is that we love our boyfriend and girlfriend in front of each other.
That's right.
Not in a
What?
gross
And
way.
I smell swinging.
No, not in a swinging way.
What
Like
did you just say?
we're both couples that are into, like, holding hands or giving a kiss or just showing our love to each other. Not in a, I don't think, annoying way to others, but it's just nice.
I feel like Sarah will go sit on Jimmy's lap in the middle of dinner. You know, and
She's not having sex with him.
No, I don't know that they ever have sex.
I fucked the shit out of him.
Do you?
No, I've just been excited to say that since we moved to Sirius.
I can't picture you on all fours and Jimmy behind you. Like, I never could.
Hair.
Show me.
It's like this.
Oh.
I just imagine Jimmy. That's
But you're so sweet. It's like, this seems wrong. I can't see you like that. I can't see you like that. You're so pure.
I am. I don't know. I do it though. One time we were pulled to his house, and oh wait,
All right.
Fred having a moment.
Fred, come on!
I saw the position. I was inspired.
Yeah, one time you were pulling into the house.
And I go, and just as we were walking out of the car, I go, I fucked the shit out of you last night. And we look, and our neighbor lady's just standing there, awkward. And then we both are like kind of just mortified but giggling. And she's like, are these your trash cans or ours?
Is she older?
No, she was like 30.
Are you good in bed?
I don't know. I think so.
Do you think Jimmy is?
Yes.
You do?
I think Jimmy is.
I can't imagine Jimmy being good in bed.
He is. You know why?
probably-
He's like so resourceful. He cares.
Right.
That's
you know
a
what?
big deal, the caring, yeah.
I go fishing with Jimmy, and Jimmy's very competent as a fisherman. Like, he knows how to handle himself with
Really?
fishing. And I could see, like, like he prides himself. Like, he probably bought books on sex and, like, studied it.
And really worked at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so. I could see him really caring. I'm not kidding.
I studied sex.
It's true. Everything he does, he puts so much thought into it.
And you know what's weird too? It's when you know somebody from sort of the world of comedy, like stand-up and nightclubs. It's hard to think of them as a domestic person.
Right.
But when I did Jimmy's show last couple months ago, Sarah was also on the show, and afterwards we were going to go have a couple of drinks, and Jimmy said Sarah's going to take my kid home, and Sarah said, "Yeah, I'm taking Jimmy's son home," and it was just like it was nice and sweet in a way, but sort of odd to see you in that position of like
right, a comedian taking care of
yeah, like a domestic.
You just put it into words. Like I never know if those two are for real or not.
No, you could tell she likes the kid and she's taking the kid home.
Does the kid like you? Are you getting along with his kids?
She's a stepmom. She's stepmom.
This is what I was like. I was home alone with the boy and the girl, and I came down the stairs, and they're in the middle of a crazy fight. But they don't really fight like cats and dogs, but she had written gay on his arm in Sharpie. And,
nice, that's funny.
And written on his face.
That's funny.
And they were screaming, but he did this, but she wouldn't get off the computer, but he was poking me in the head. And I was like, wait. I don't give a shit.
I'm an adult.
I don't care.
I do like them, and I hang out with them, but I'm not going to be like... sort out fights or something.
Yeah, you're not new mommy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to be in that role.
Yeah, we like new mommy. She ignores us.
Yeah. And Sarah's fun to hang out with. We walked into town and Sarah started yelling at the local kids.
Oh, that's funny.
There was a girl walking around in a bathing suit. She just walks up to her and goes, "When are you going to put your clothes on?"
No, this is what it is. It's like a grown girl, but she's young. She's, fully developed, but young. And she's wearing probably a bikini, but she's wearing a T-shirt that ends right at her waist. So it just looks like she's wearing a T-shirt and underwear and walking around town. I guess that's how it is in beach towns, but I was
why do you feel it's your job to go up to her and yell at her?
I didn't go up to her, but as we passed, I just said, "Put some pants on."
Right.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
Are you like spontaneous like that? Like you can't hold back and just whatever you think, you just say?
A little bit. Like I didn't feel myself say that until Howard was like, "What did you just say?"
I was shocked. I don't know. I just thought that was wild. Now I just saw when I was looking through the notes in other interviews, you talk about that you smoke pot. I'm not bringing this up.
I know. Well, it's
you're
come
open
back
about it, right? Has it come back to haunt you?
It's a little bit.
Oh, then,
how
right.
so?
Kids and
What
stuff
happens?
like that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not a stoner. But I. Howard.
Not that I'm sorry.
Howard.
Yes.
No, I will admit, it's like I enjoy, like I don't own a bong, but I will have a pot. I enjoy pot because I don't drink when I'm in a drinking atmosphere, like when you were having your wine.
Right.
And I would call it your wine because I think it's to that point.
Yes.
Where you'd, call it my wine.
I'm drinking a little too much. Yes.
So when the wine would come out, I would eat, when we're on vacation, 1/4 of one pot brownie. And that was my wine.
That was your way of relaxing and getting loose.
Yeah, but I'm a lightweight. Like, if I smoke pot,
Right.
1 puff, 2 puffs, that's all I can handle.
Right.
But I do enjoy it, yes.
I read that your father pulled you out of college, because he said it was too expensive.
He didn't say it was too expensive, but, I was doing stand-up at night, and then, and I was doing college and everything, and then... 3 weeks before my sophomore year, he called and he was like, "Listen, let's make a deal. I'll pay your rent for the next 3 years, as if it's your sophomore, junior, senior year.
Right.
You don't go back to college." That's so much less expensive for him. And you just keep doing what you're doing because it seems like you're doing all right.
So you're okay with it.
Did you consider that support of your chosen career, or was he kicking you out of college?
He didn't say I had to leave, but he just said, here's a deal I can make you, I'll do this for you.
Sounds like a very normal childhood.
Yeah, it was.
Sometimes you get depressed, right?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, it was.
Sometimes you'll go antidepressants and stuff because
really?
you get upset.
I did read in the notes. You've been on antidepressants since you were 24 or something?
Wow.
That's what it said in the notes.
Oh my God.
You must have opened it up to someone, not me. I didn't even know that.
Must have been stoned.
Sarah Silverman, this is your depressing life.
Well, I know.
Why you're so
didn't
depressed.
I tell you the story about my shrink that killed himself?
No.
God,
Your shrink killed himself?
When I was 13, When I was 13, I went to a shrink.
Seriously? And he killed himself. Not in front of you.
I had one session, and he said, oh, you're depressed. Well, here's this stuff called Xanax.
Xanax?
Yeah, and he said, anytime you feel sad, you just take one of these.
At 13?
Yeah, when I was
Perfect.
13. So I go, okay. So,
Why do you think you were so sad?
you know what? I think it's a chemical thing. It
Okay.
just runs in my family. We're all
depressed.
have the same kind of whatever thing chemical is missing that antidepressants help.
Okay.
But that's why I would not want to have like a vagina baby. Like if I had kids at all, I'd probably want.
An adopted baby?
Yeah.
Because you're afraid the kid would be depressed?
Yeah, and I don't want to watch it.
Oh, Christ.
I'm sorry. I hate not seeing you guys.
What are you doing over there?
She's trying to get to the
know
point
what?
where she
I
can
thought
see
this
the
was
guy.
the Sibian.
Just get on the
Yeah, I
Sibian.
just want to see. I want to be able to see everybody. I want to
Well, your
watch Artie
boyfriend's
read
on
the
the phone.
sports page.
Hey, Jimmy.
You should have a vagina baby,
Hey,
Sarah.
Jimmy.
I think it'd be good for you.
Oh.
Yes, you should, I think.
Hey, Jimmy.
Thanks, Artie.
Hello.
You there?
Yeah, how you doing?
You listening to all this?
Of course I'm listening.
Jimmy listens when we interview High Pitch Eric. Why would
We
we?
must listen when we're interviewing Sarah.
Why do you think Sarah's so depressed?
I don't think she is depressed anymore now that she's got the drugs every day, and we make sure we take those every day, right, hon?
Yes, we do. Thank you, Jimmy.
Jimmy checks to see.
She's all right. I think it's good.
Is he like Nurse Ratched with the cup? Here, it's time for your pill.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know what she's like when she doesn't take the pills.
Is that right?
I don't know what I'm like.
Let's find out.
I'll tell you what.
All right.
I know exactly because I'm the same exact way. I've struggled with depression, and I read.
No.
There was a great.
I don't
You've been
believe
beaten
that.
by depression.
There was a great article in the Sunday Times, the New York Times, about this fucking. Now they put a chip in you, which sounds crazy. It's like a little chip that they put in, and it sends like a fucking shock to something in your neck, like a nerve, and it affects what antidepressants do. But it's instantaneous.
That actually
But
sounds
how do you
interesting
know
'cause
when
it's-
you need the shock? It just is shocking you all the time? What are you talking about?
But the problem is there's like people. Now there's been some deaths and shit.
Of course.
Big
So
deal.
you know, some people. Yeah, to
They're
me, fuck
downers
it.
anyway.
But they
Yeah.
die with a
That's
smile
Schmeth.
on their face.
But you physically feel the first little like thrust.
Who would put a chip inside themselves?
I'm thinking about it.
You know. Oh, stop it.
Stop
the
it,
next time I'm
Artie.
out for a week, you'll fucking
Okay,
want the
get
chip
on
in me.
Sarah's pill. Give him some of your stash.
I used to try to. The antidepressants is too
He
many.
doesn't
fucking,
like the pills.
You can't have sex.
Artie, are you talking about a chocolate chip or?
They make me happy too, Jimmy.
Jimmy,
We
Sarah.
put it in you like they do those animals, you know, when they tag
Yes.
them, they shoot this thing into them.
It's
Jimmy-
like a fuck. They put a chip in you.
Sarah says you're good in bed.
Well, yeah, I guess so. I guess I'm pretty handy with all things.
Did
You
you?
know what? When I'm watching you on late night now, I'm going to be thinking about that. He's good in bed.
Oh yeah, I would do incredible things to you, Robin. I
It's
really would.
Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Jimmy Kimmel,
Late
good
night
in
is
bed.
Letterman. Jimmy Kimmel Live in bed. They're
No,
gonna.
I said when I'm watching him live, I'll be live.
Did
He'll
you guys
be on TV.
Did you guys have sex in my house?
Oh yeah,
Of course
yeah,
not.
Definitely.
We had sex on your house.
Really? I'm shocked. I don't see
No,
you two
you're
do.
not shocked. Please.
Did you do it in other rooms besides the bedroom?
No.
You didn't smell my underwear, did you, Jimmy?
We were right off the laundry room, actually.
I smelled it while we were fishing when that swan showed up.
Yeah. Yes.
That
So
was one of the great experiences of my life when that swan showed up, and I was laughing at you when I was listening to you talk about it, but then when the swan was just headed right for us on a beeline, it was a little nerve-wracking, and I was thinking, what kind of men are we?
You're afraid of a swan?
Oh, you ever been?
Afraid of a swan.
Have you ever been attacked by a swan? I was.
No.
And I swear to God, it's really frightening. They're really strong animals. They beat you, and I heard they can kill a dog by just beating the dog with its wing, because underneath the wing are needles, and they just stick them into you.
Yeah, I understand Steve Irwin was afraid of just swans. That was the only thing.
And so I'm telling Jimmy this, and he's looking at me like I'm a big pussy. Meanwhile, when the swan came by, guess who hopped right out of the boat? Jimmy.
Listen, what could be more humiliating than the two of us getting attacked and beaten by a swan?
It would have been funny. So let's get back to antidepressants. Why are you on them, Sarah? Everything seems to be going well. I know you say it's chemical, but the fact of the matter is, why not try and get off them and see what it's like to live a regular life, or you're afraid to at this point?
Have you seen what happens when people do that, though?
No, I don't know. Why?
you end up in L.A. County.
Why? You're
possession
off
of coke.
You're off them.
Yeah, I was going through a lot of different shit though when I got off them.
Let's do this. Let's try it, but let's wait till the next time we all go on vacation together.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'll do. I'll try it next year.
I'm afraid.
I don't know if you've been taking them that long. I don't know if I'd get right off them.
I was never a maniac or anything. It was just a helpless downward spiral of,
Yeah, you're making her out to be Doug Stanhope's girlfriend. Bingo.
No.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, Bingo's nuts.
That was
She's
crazy.
not that.
Yeah, Bingo. That's great.
I have a show-related question, if I may.
Go ahead.
Why hasn't Eric the Midget got in balloons and flown around yet?
Well, I think we're Eric. Well, wait. Let me ask him. He's on the phone.
Eric is called in every day this week.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Are you a big Eric the Midget fan?
I'm a very big Eric the Midget fan. I'm very upset for him about the Katie Couric debacle.
What do you mean?
That she took his sign off.
That was bullshit.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, goodbye for now. That's right. Eric.
Good morning.
Evidently, your two biggest fans are here. Sarah Silverman, the comedian. Are you a fan of hers?
Yeah.
Yes, now.
and Jimmy Kimmel from Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Howard?
Yes.
Katie Couric did not do Good Night for Now last night.
I know, she changes it every night.
Oh, she's trying out different things.
She changed it to, this is a sticky situation.
What, Eric, answer Jimmy's question. Jimmy wants to see you fly with balloons. Sarah wants to see you fly with balloons. Why are you not flying with balloons?
Why are you not flying?
Jimmy, I'll tell you the snag. Eric wants me to sign a document drawn up by his lawyer.
Yeah, the lawyer.
That would hold me responsible for anything that happens to him during balloon flying.
Right.
And I said to him, look, the Jackass guys don't make people sign things. Steve-O doesn't come in here and make me sign a document before he has darts put in his ass. I don't want to sign anything.
I think you should sign it.
What more could happen to him that God hasn't already done already?
Yeah, but that's the point. He'll say, oh, my neck hurts. And then he'll go in front of a jury, and I'll be responsible. And he's not even for real.
Yeah, we've seen that song and dance, Eric.
I mean, I can't risk that. Eric's going to die at any moment, probably anyway.
Can't blame us for that.
No, I'm not.
What do you mean, no, you're not?
Please.
You're very fragile, my friend.
You told us you'd already lived past your life expectancy.
Yeah, my luck, you'll come on here, fly by balloons, and have a little heart attack.
Right. Yeah, it's all gravy now.
Right.
I don't believe that Eric is cowardly enough to have a lawyer draw up a document. I bet that's some lawyer getting involved and saying, "Hey, Eric, look at this. We should do this. We could cover you. Who knows? Maybe we'll make some money out of this deal." That can't be Eric's idea.
Howard's putting words in my mouth.
Right.
There's not even a lawyer involved.
Right.
So I don't never even talk to a lawyer.
But you wanted us to sign a document.
I assume that you are a litigious little midget because you immediately brought up the law that I'm signing a document. I assumed you had a lawyer when you asked me to sign a document.
You wrote this up yourself?
No,
a clown drew it up for him.
Well, if you wrote it yourself, I'll sign it.
If it's in crayon, he'll sign it.
You're what we call a litigious.
A litigious.
You're a litigious midget.
Eric?
Yes.
So answer Jimmy's question. What is the real hang-up here?
Why aren't you flying?
Well, last night I reached a decision to do it until some jackass on the line said that he had my home address and was going to post it on SFN. So that idiot with the name, the president of Howard Stern Chat, that asshole blew it for everybody.
What's that got to do with us?
It'll make me suffer.
I don't want jackasses threatening me, holding my home address over my head.
Well, there you go. First of all, everything's over your head, Eric. Secondly, I think the important thing is you can't let this guy threaten you. You've got to. If he's saying you better not get in those balloons, or else I'm going to post your address, you got to tell him, screw you. I'm flying with balloons.
Boy, Jimmy is good.
Yeah, we should have called you when we first started this thing.
Yeah. I have been looking forward to this since the first time it was mentioned. It is one of my dreams to see a man fly around on balloons.
Especially Eric.
And Howard said it is going to happen, and I've been waiting and waiting.
Oh, it's going to happen. I see him splayed out like Superman, flying through the studio.
No, you know what? No one is seeing me out of my wheelchair. No one.
Let me ask you something.
We can't fly a wheelchair.
That's the other thing. I'm not flying your wheelchair. I'm flying you.
That's dangerous.
First of all, to be in a wheelchair and fly is not flying. That's like being in an airplane. I'm talking about you, like Superman, splayed out straight forward with your arms in front of you, flying through the studio.
And your legs wherever they can be.
Right. And your legs out behind you. That's flying. Flying isn't in a wheelchair.
It's not like they're going to put you in some crazy, embarrassing costume. Like, you'll wear, like, a three-piece suit.
Right.
Yeah.
So that you look lawyerly.
Like you're a flying lawyer.
It's like in a Brooks Brothers.
But that's an absolute. No wheelchair. Right, Jimmy?
No, well, I don't see how physically you fly a wheelchair. It's too heavy.
That's ridiculous.
Right.
Flying, you don't need a wheelchair in the air. It's just the same. You don't need a wheelchair in a pool, do you, Eric?
Yes.
No.
No, you're free.
No.
I just do not want anyone to see me out of the wheelchair.
Well, then we have another roadblock in our journey to flying.
I could even create a costume like out of a blanket so that no one will really see you. Like your head will be. It'll almost look like your head is just floating.
Cover you.
Your harness is going to cover your body.
A sack.
Yes.
I'll put you in a sack.
What about if instead of the wheelchair, it's in a crib?
In a baby crib.
Yeah, like a stroller.
Would you
like that little bed that you see, sometimes with the balloons strung to it like a mattress, a flying mattress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a hot air balloon.
What do you think of that? A baby crib.
Alibaba. Ali baby.
You could be like the midget of Oz.
You got to really think this through.
You got to be splayed out, though. You can't be in a wheelchair.
Are you going to watch? Are you going to watch Jimmy's special tonight?
I'll try.
No.
I'm dedicating it to you and the balloons.
What if Sarah Silverman flies with you?
I would do that.
You would, right? I know you would. And what if I flew you like in a room full of balloons so that when if you even did fall, you just fall on a balloon?
You land on a balloon.
It'd be like one of those bouncing houses.
I don't know, Eric. To me, this sounds like a dream come true. I don't know what's so unpleasant about floating around with balloons.
I just feel kind of vulnerable out of the wheelchair.
No. That's silly.
That's your biggest problem. That's your biggest handicap in life, Eric, is your inability to be vulnerable.
Yeah, now you're just being a dick.
Yeah, I mean, that's the exciting part. If there was nothing to it, who would do it?
I know a lot of people in wheelchairs that I think they dream of the opportunity to fly around with balloons attached to them.
Yeah, just for example, Jimmy, name one.
My friend Alan.
Right.
He wants to fly with balloons?
I haven't specifically asked him, but I would think that, since he can't walk, that maybe flying around with balloons would be something he'd dream about.
And you know what? I would never call you Eric the Midget again. I'd call you Eric Knievel.
Ooh.
Eric and Evil.
Eric and Evil.
I like that.
Thank you. So think about that, Eric, okay? Digest that.
Two things before you let me go. One is a plug for a guy's website that's paying me, superfanonline.com.
Those could be on the balloons, that website.
Right, that could really generate
You
some
could make
cash.
so much money from putting ads on the balloons.
Right. And what else?
Also, if Mutt is listening, he has me as a VIP status. If my address pops up on there, this message is to Mutt, automatically get rid of that asshole.
All right, fair enough, Eric, the midget.
Whatever.
Thank you,
Why don't
Eric.
we just have Mutt change things to say that if Eric doesn't fly in balloons, he's going to post his address?
That's right.
Well, it's not Mutt who's doing it. Some other there.
Thank you, Eric, and please consider the offer. Thank you.
Well, last night I was all set, ready to do it, even though I was going to...
No, you weren't. No, you weren't. Don't tease me.
Get your
think it
mind
through.
right. Get your mind right.
Ask Tony Photo. He has...
I'm going to fly you, and Sarah Silverman's going to probably breastfeed you while you fly. What do you think of that?
I'll do it if you'll fly.
All right.
I called Johnny Fratto, left him a message saying I
Go
would do
think
it.
about it, Eric.
Yeah, but you can't even. We will. By the time we would get you here, you're changing your mind every minute.
See the
Make up your mind.
See the negotiation I have to go through. I've hung up on him. I
He's
can't
a
take
real. He's a real fickle pickle.
Yeah.
it. He sure is.
I just hope he does the right thing, that's all.
See, Sarah Silverman in School for Scoundrels, opening in theaters everywhere on September 29th. What is Schools for Scoundrels?
Billy Bob Thornton. She's
Billy Bob
working
Thornton?
with. Yeah.
Billy Bob Thornton
Was he-
and yeah,
Were they nice to you on the film?
so nice.
Oh, really? Well, good. I don't like to see you mistreated.
Thank you.
Yeah. Who else is in the movie?
John Heater.
Oh yeah,
From,
the guy from Napoleon Dynamite.
The nerd, Napoleon Dynamite. He should be Napoleon Dynamite in every movie. They keep trying now to put this guy in movies.
He's trying to be cool, you know.
Yeah, and it's just be Napoleon Dynamite. It works.
You are Napoleon Dynamite.
Am I right or am I wrong? Why is everybody embarrassed to be Napoleon Dynamite? What a fabulous character, and you could see they want him to be Napoleon Dynamite.
Everybody's hiring Napoleon, and he's being John.
Absolutely. Well, let's go to John. John, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard. What's up, man?
Hey, man.
Before I ask you for tickets for tonight's show, I have a FMK for F, Marry, Kill for Sarah.
Okay.
Two of them. Letterman, Leno, or Conan?
All right, you got to F one, marry one, and kill one. Letterman, Leno, Conan.
Oh.
Who do you F? Who do you marry? Who do you kill?
Oh God.
Got to figure you kill Leno.
Yeah, I guess I have to. Although I am doing that show next week.
Well, you could marry him or F him if you want.
You want to fuck him?
It's up to you.
I'm thinking hard about this.
He won't hear.
Sarah's really.
I hear he's good in bed.
She's perplexed about this.
I really am perplexed because I'm really just deciding if I can say fuck, right?
Right.
Sure. Do I fuck or marry between? Can I fuck and marry Letterman?
No.
No, you got to. Know.
That's not fair because
not the game.
I don't know if you know this, but I go out with another host.
Who?
Pretend he died.
Oh.
His name is Craig Ferguson or Greg Ferguson.
You're hanging out with him too?
No.
You fuck all the hosts, don't you?
At least I'm not hanging out with Leno like
answer the goddamn question.
Jimmy's boyfriend is. I guess fuck Letterman, marry Conan, kill Leno. I don't know.
That's interesting.
All right.
It's interesting. What would
sure.
you say?
I would probably fuck Letterman as well. I'd marry Leno for the money and.
You
Robin,
wouldn't
how about
marry
you?
Letterman?
Yeah, but Leno has that nest egg he doesn't touch.
Leno's got more money.
Leno likes to brag that he doesn't spend any of. I don't spend.
Well, if he's
any
marrying
of my
me, he's
Tonight
gonna
Show
spend it.
money. My Tonight Show salary, I don't spend.
I think he started to do that. He's not saying it anymore. I think he's creeping into the Tonight Show stage.
Did you ever see that movie? That movie Comedian, the Seinfeld thing.
Yeah.
Seinfeld looks at him after he finds it out and seriously goes, "You're crazy. What the fuck is your problem?"
Why wouldn't you spend that money?
I mean, you got the cash. Spend it.
Right, they're
I
not going
never-
to take it back.
I never negotiate with NBC. Whatever they want to pay me, they pay me. I'm very proud of that. It's, they're good guys. They put me on the Tonight Show, and I never spend my Tonight Show salary.
I don't touch.
Why?
I don't know my stand-up money.
I don't spend any of the money I make
Sandra
here.
Bernhard. What?
I don't spend any of the money I make here. Not
You don't?
Not a dime of it.
Wow.
Hey, Howard.
Yes.
I have another one for you, too.
And by the way,
she
I
did answer that
I
one.
just want
Okay.
to say, Sarah can kill me all she wants. I don't care. It's a small world. Who cares?
I don't care what Sarah says. I know that Artie's marrying Letterman.
Right.
He's not fucking Letterman. He's marrying Letterman.
Right.
Yeah.
All right,
I would marry Letterman also.
Let's go to John Boyd. John Boyd, you're on the air in Los Angeles.
How are you doing? I had a question for Sarah. I'd like to start off by saying I've admired her blossoming since Saturday Night Live. I've been watching her blossom.
Really?
Okay.
Yes,
That's nice.
and I was amazed when you were on Howard's show a couple years ago. You revealed that, I mean, I don't want to be rude, that you're very tiny down in the vaginal area.
Yeah, very.
I'm
Very
very
tight.
concerned about this because I'm afraid that Jimmy's stretching you out with this big fat Italian cock.
Yeah.
I noticed a little taco puss going on there when I was at the Jimmy Kimmel show a couple weeks ago.
What's taco puss?
It's like a camel toe, but not quite as bad.
What is your question, John Boy?
Really, on me? How could that be? I wear giant pants.
No, you wear tight little Levi's, and it's apparent that You are very tight down there, but I mean, I was admiring it when I was at the Jimmy
Thank
Kimmel.
you so much. That is so. That's probably the sweetest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Okay, but listen, the concern is here that Jimmy is stretching you out because word around town is he's pretty big too.
Yeah.
He is? Jimmy has a big penis?
Yeah.
He
You
does.
can see it on Jimmy Kimmel Live when it's hanging. It's just...
What do you mean you can see it?
Are you showing your penis on that
Jimmy's
show?
a lot like Richard. He just whips it out anywhere he can.
And I would as much as I would like to be that guy that everybody whispers and goes, "Oh yeah, he's got a huge dick," that's just not true. It really isn't.
But I would like to thank Jimmy because when he gave me the tickets to go down there when I was on the show, they treated me like a fucking king down there because I was, I got the tickets from you, Howard. It
All right.
was very nice.
Well, there you go. Okay,
Class
John Boy.
fucking act down there at the Jimmy Kimmel Live show. Classy motherfuckers down there.
Let's go to Howard. You're on the air in Jersey City.
The guy who just called.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Howard, a couple of years ago when Jimmy started getting big, you kept saying, Jimmy, it's only a matter of time before you get divorced, you get divorced, you get divorced. I didn't even know Jimmy had gotten divorced. Here you are, once again, being a soothsayer.
Yeah, well, no, I saw it in Jimmy's eyes. I knew it. I knew it. I could see when a guy's not happy.
He had that divorce look.
Yeah, it's amazing how many married guys are unhappy and they have that same look.
Yeah, and then they all try to convince everyone else to get married.
Oh, constantly.
Yeah, like everyone's so interested in whether we're going to get married or not.
Yeah. Do you think marriage would ruin you and Sarah in a way?
Well, the problem is this, is she won't get married until gays can get married. But once gays can get married, that's when I declare the institution invalid.
Right.
So there's a window of like a minute there.
We're different.
Yes. Now,
no, I'm for gay marriage, but not specific.
Oh, all right. Thank you. And let's go to Kyle. Kyle, you're on the air.
Hey now, what's up, Howard?
What's up?
Hey, one other thing real quick made me think of it when I was on the phone. You need to play the clip of Jimmy crying a couple years ago during September 11th.
Jimmy did cry on September 11th. It was very touching.
I did?
Jimmy cries a lot on that show.
Jimmy, I think, is on antidepressants himself.
No, because the only times you guys ever see the show is when I'm crying.
It's the only time people tend to tape.
Suddenly it becomes fascinating.
Remember when John Ritter died? Jimmy cried.
That I had a problem with. I think Jimmy's one of the most normal guys I ever met, but when he started crying because John Ritter died, I didn't know what to make of that. I'll be honest. I almost said, don't come to my house.
Never come here again.
I told you, if God forbid anything were ever to happen, not just you, Howard, but any one of you, even Fred.
Fred?
Even Fred.
See, now I know Jimmy's a nice guy.
I will be a mess on the air.
Really?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you for
Hey,
that.
Howard, hey,
Yep.
did you get a chance to see Sarah's Muff Burger out there? She looks a little hairy.
How would I see Sarah's Muff Burger?
Well, you said that you saw her like in a bathing suit, and I don't know if any of that shit was sticking out of the sides or something.
No.
Don't you have cameras rigged up at the house so you can see your guests when
Sarah's
they're
one of the
dressing?
few very sexy comedians. I mean, there's not too many. She's got a nice body. She's got tremendous breasts. All right. I even had to tell her to get a jogging bra.
Really?
It's true. We went
Right.
jogging one day.
Went jogging. I said, honey,
get a bra.
you got to get a new bra.
Oh, my.
That's it.
Hey, Sarah, did you hear Howard banging Beth in the other room? Be honest.
No, because we were like 3 wings away.
He does it silently like a ninja anyway.
I'm very quiet about it. My bedroom was right next door to my mother's, and when I beat off, I had to keep very quiet because she inspected everything, including my underpants, my tissues, the bathroom, everything. It's a military operation when I have an orgasm.
There's no way you guys are quiet, I bet.
I'm quiet. Beth makes a lot of noise. To have sex with me is only to have noise.
Can I say something about Beth? That this is one thing that I did say when Jimmy and I were alone together. The thing about Beth, she never says the wrong thing. Like, she always... Do you notice that? Like, she's just got this, cool etiquette. Like, she always says the right thing. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
It's so...
Of course, she's getting older as time goes on.
No, she's always been like that.
Yeah, she knows what's right.
Right, she knows how to talk to people and relate to them. You do that same thing. Like, it's almost like you went to school for it or something.
It's amazing.
Except at funerals, she laughs. That's the only thing.
That's the only time she's inappropriate.
Well, don't we all?
Eric the Midget is pissed at me. Let's find out why. Let's go to Eric. Eric, are you there? Eric?
Well, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm PO'd because of the fact that you hung up on me sentence.
Oh, who can tell?
I mean, honestly, with your speech pattern, I can't tell when you're in the middle of a sentence. And secondly, it takes you a long time. I've got to move the show along. I can't be polite.
Well, as I was saying...
Oh shit.
We were so
We
out
were
of
done.
it.
I want you to go think about my offer.
Eric, you're acting like a jerk off.
Right.
I was going to call in and say that I would come there the first week of October.
Oh, good.
But that guy made me pissed, and he...
All right.
Well, we can't wait. You know, you get pissed every other day.
He's
You're going to
gone.
be changing your mind, Eric.
I hung up.
I know he's listening.
Yeah.
You're going to be changing your mind again. Goodbye.
So, Sarah, are you going to Artie's premiere tonight?
I'm so depressed because
Tonight you're at Comics?
tonight I'm doing a benefit at the 92nd Street Y.
Oh, I read about that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people, a lot of good people, too, right?
It's Artie's premiere. You could walk on the red carpet.
Artie, yesterday I heard you saying that that it was your last talk show appearance on Conan, and yet
No. I mean before the open Friday, Jim.
before the
No,
big thing.
I said on the air too. I'm doing it September 29th, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. I meant before the Friday opening.
Yeah, it's getting embarrassing. I haven't done Jimmy's show, and I'm friendly with Jimmy. And
You got to do it. It was so much fun doing it. It was great.
So when are you going to do Jimmy's show?
I don't know. I'm not like Eric. I'm not going to fly with balloons or anything else. I don't go to California.
Jimmy, do you ever do your show outside of California?
Can you do it from my house?
Every once in a while, yeah, I do it from the house. Why not?
I mean, I don't know. You know, it's just like I don't want to go to L.A.
You got to see Jimmy's setup there, man. He's living like Dean Martin out there. His own studio, a bar in the studio, and then there's an upstairs bar after the show where you go up and you booze up there.
God,
it's like a whole fucking building. It's a whole thing.
The real reason Sarah took my son home is she was scared of what might happen with Artie.
And they put you at the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel. The bar scene there is insanity.
Yeah.
Oh, the broads.
It's a cool
Jesus
setup.
Christ.
Yeah, when ABC's into you, it's a whole different story.
And then a whole stage for the bands outside, you know?
Yeah.
Hoobastank was on the night we were there.
Yeah, Jimmy's a regular Dick Clark.
he's doing well.
He's got these guys performing out there. He's got all the clips, and he puts together music specials. I'm telling you, it's a whole thing. And then what are you hosting, a game show?
Yeah.
God, I'm jealous of that. That's all I want. I want a no-brainer game show where I just go in and I go, deal or no deal. And it's a huge hit. I don't have to think.
You don't have to go anywhere. You're not traveling out to the desert to make people jump out of a helicopter.
Yeah, and you don't. Who did that? Endemol?
Yes.
I met with those guys years ago. They came up with a concept where I had to do all the work. I had to make people laugh. I go, give me a game where people guess shit or pick a box and you can, like, let's make a deal.
Turn a letter. What is the deal?
Like Pat Sajak's job. Give me a game show like Regis where you read questions and ask people how they are.
I'm sure you could have mine. That's fun.
Good.
I'd be more than willing to turn it
No,
over.
evidently I polarize people.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well,
how much are they paying you for that?
A lot.
I bet. God, I'm jealous of that.
Yeah, it takes forever to shoot these things though, because things are constantly breaking. It seems like it flies right by, but it doesn't.
Like the game breaks?
What is it? Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much electronic equipment. It's like every 15 minutes something just breaks, and you have to stop and go back to the room and sit there, and it makes you crazy.
It's like shooting Jaws with the shark that kept fucking up.
Well, you probably have it too complicated of a game. You know, it's a good game like Card Sharks. That probably never broke down.
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy,
well, that's funny. I was screaming at them. What happened to Card Sharks with cardboard? Big ace.
Wheel of Fortune. You spin that fucking wheel. It never breaks.
Yeah, higher, lower.
Yeah, Pictionary. That was good. Burt Reynolds. Burt Convey.
Yeah, you just had a regular old pad there and you drew pictures.
Match Game.
That was
right down
an
on a
easy gig.
card.
I loved Match Game.
Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy, tell them the story about how it's all about pulling up a thing and you want it to be white, but it might be red. You know the story I'm telling?
No.
So
that's the whole game.
They've got this contestant happens to be black.
Oh,
happens to be.
Okay.
And you have your like support team too. It's usually like your family or a friend or something.
And they were also black.
Yeah, and they're cheering and they're rooting and they want it to be white when he pulls it up and they're going, white power, White power! White power!
Actually, it was the mostly white audience chanting white power at the black people.
What is the game? What is it?
Sounds like a crazy game.
Yeah, it's going to cause rifts in the country.
Yeah. I mean, you know what the best thing is? Robin went on Celebrity Millionaire.
Yeah.
And we put the guy
With
Bigfoot.
Me, I was on with her.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
And we put that guy Bigfoot on with her as her family member.
That's right.
And when Regis goes, well, I understand you have your boyfriend with you. They shoot this giant freak with like a big cranium.
Right.
And he's like, thank you, Regis.
And he's right over my shoulder the whole time.
Yeah, right. Because Robin has to stare at him, and Regis is like, well, okay, let's go play the game. Doesn't even interview her significant other.
He just goes right away from
I
it.
understand you're here with the Elephant Man.
That was a great shot. Seeing Robin tensely sitting in that chair, and that behemoth just looming over her.
Behemoth.
So what's the game? Do you understand? Did you go to the taping, Sarah?
I went to a couple.
Did you like the game?
Yeah.
You don't care about game shows. I don't see you as sitting home watching. You don't watch TV, do you?
Yeah, I do. I love TV.
What do you watch?
Everything.
What's your show?
I love Project Runway. I love Top Chef.
Yeah.
You watch all of those?
I love it.
America's Next Top Model, American Idol, the stupid band, make the band.
Rockstar Supernova you watch?
Yeah.
That's the best.
I was so upset when Storm Large got cut out.
She just called in today.
She did?
Yeah.
Oh, it's terrible because I couldn't listen to the show before I got here because I was in a hotel room.
Yeah.
What did she... well, I'll go back and listen.
She's done some girls.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's hot. She's so fun to watch. Do you watch it?
Yeah, I didn't like her that much. I mean,
You
she was
weren't
okay.
a big fan of hers?
No,
you said very nice things to her today.
I did. I was
loved
phony.
her.
I like that skanky broad.
You like the one that's still there?
Yeah, the one. Yeah, the real. She looks like she's dirty. Like she.
She
Doesn't have
really, literally looks like she has not taken a bath.
Yeah, I love that.
She definitely, she looks like she has a gamey smell.
Yeah, and she looks like she's 60 years old. And,
the face looks like...
Yeah, she's all beat up.
She's gamey.
Yeah. But I love all
because
those
she
shows.
doesn't look like, you look at her, but then they do a wide shot and you're like, wow, she's got a slamming body, but...
Then they shoot the face, you go, whoa.
She's a little busted, but she can sing.
She's old.
Yeah, she's good.
I hate all of them.
Yeah, I like Brooke Burke. She's my favorite host of all time. She's about the worst card reader I've ever seen on the planet. She could suck the energy out of a room.
Well, that's what, the guys will be saying, boy, we haven't had that much energy in this room in the entire show. And I'm like, what energy? I'm looking at Brooke Burke.
Yeah. So what is your game? I don't understand.
Well, it's hard to, it's one of those things. It's going to sound terrible if I explain it, but you go around and you have to pick lights, and if the light's white, you get a check. You get a check every month for your whole life potentially. And if the light's white, you get more money in that check, and if it's red, you get less money.
That's going to have to change.
What?
That's going to have to change. You cannot have it be the white light.
Yeah, I know you're right. Yeah. At least it's a red light. That's the bad light. But
they were gonna call it black